Welcome guys, welcome to second ESEL Championship, where the best players will show their best skill in group stage and will get the chance to compete for the main prize and the name of the winner of second ESEL Championship. Today starting our another amazing day with your lovely commentators Pablo Grishin and Sergey Marchenko. Hi Sergey.
Hello, Pashchetovsky, and how are you today, just before the stream, man?
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so great and hope that you are also. And we are about to let's take a look at our games that we're expecting today. So the first one would be the small interview with Alonso Grey Fox. After that, we will see the first game. El Matador versus Gate FWG, Goekan TO3. Oh, I see. Already our guest, Alonso Grey Fox, joining us. Hi, Alonso. How are you?
Hi, folks. Thanks for the invite. I'm great. And you guys?
Perfect,
Yeah,
perfect.
it's
Thank
okay,
you for
man.
coming.
Thank you to all you for the invite. Really appreciate it, guys.
So, can we just ask you, what do you think about the tournament, man, and about your performance at this
The,
moment?
to- the tournament is very great, a great organization, an organization that permits to play against great players and to have a very tough game. My performance for now is just like I'm becoming Mr. X because I have done only ties. So it's not easy. The mood is very smooth, very difficult. It's hard to say which were the two players that will through to the group in our group stage, but I am seeing the other groups and they are very equilibrated. So I think that all the tournament shows that there is a very huge and high level.
Uh, we saw also your games in first championship, and can you please compare uh, your your participating in the first one and now? How do you see? How do you feel? How do you think? Which is better? Which is maybe a little bit worse? Just in this stage, maybe you can compare some.
Yes, of course. I think that now the season is ending, so many players have development their game. So it's just like we are all more powerful, and we can overcome with tactics, bugs, and any tips that are in the games. In the first part, it was a great organization, just like that. So the organization and ESEL was top in both the occasions, but it's just like all the players now are balanced, like the mood. So it's very difficult to understand who will be the better player and who will be the final winner, both or winner bracket, both of winner bracket and both of loser bracket. It's very difficult to do prediction.
Mm-hmm. But who can you name? Just maybe best, maybe top five players, or no. Let's stay on. Okay, top two players just for the finals, for example, in the League of Champions, of course.
I have to say for sure an Italian because I'm Italian,
Mm-hmm.
so I have to say that. I think that Raf is very, very strong, a good player. He has a lot of talent for the game. I have seen, I have saw all the season that Rox has made. Is a very, very, very tough opponent. It's just like we are rivals in some way since the Euro 2020. So if I have to do two names, I say that, but I can think even to hard. I think to Medni that was very not lucky, in the first part of the tournament. I think to many players. There is Miguel, there is Jose. It's very difficult to say the top two. I can say a top
Yeah.
10 maybe.
Yeah. So it's too much. Okay. And I just want to ask right now at this moment, how much enjoyment do you get from streaming eFootball? And I mean exactly from the gameplay in this patch, in this just at this time, these days. Can you explain a little bit more about your enjoyment just from
Yes.
currently from eFootball?
Yes, I think that this moment it's not easy to stream because it's not like the gameplay that have many difficult things. Like, in my opinion, a lot of CPU in defense. Many times you have a clear shoot, a clean shoot, and the defender goes exactly in the trajectory of the possible shoot. So it become
Block
very
shots?
difficult to yes, yes,
Mm.
it became very difficult to shoot, and I think that this kind of adjustment that Konami has done is just to simplify the things for the players that have difficult to defend, but it's not like even these players are happy of that because in the same time they have great difficult to attack. For the late of contents, I think that the policy of Konami is not good because the community is asking just like co-op master and other things, even the football pro or Coppa Italia. Then I think that they won't be good in numbers. They expectate much and more from these events, and this a
Yeah.
shame in this way. I think that is a lose occasion because if you have more communication, if you have more attractiveness even in the game, just like ESEL is doing, I think that the spectacular can be even greater. So system like Football Pro are much difficult even for the players that are cut out and even for the new players that can show. We know that
Yeah.
Gonza, Ettore,
Hmm.
Dominator, all the players that are participating in the pro are very strong players. We all know that, but I think that a competition like that give many chances, and for the future to have many numbers, we have to involve all the strong players and that we have to involve the content creators so they can understand what community wants. I enjoy ever to play PES because the football for me is just like a son of PES. But I think that is a great game with huge potential, but not used in a good way, in my personal opinion.
Hmm. Yeah. Just can
Um,
accept it a little bit outdated. I agree with you.
I know that.
and how? Oh, sorry. How do you think also about we understood about IE support? There is too much in some moments, in some cases when just CB is helping to save the clean sheet and so on. But also, which changing are you expecting in the next patch, which is mostly annoying you?
I would like to have much liberty in dribbling. The football update was starting with the idea of have free dribbling. That was like a
Yeah.
cut with the past. Even in PES, I have won a lot in PES, both PES 2020 and PES 2021. But the feeling was always that we can jump the man, put the back, and cover the ball. Football has power up not only the skill but the dribbling itself. So it was good in the start, but as I say before, trying to make simple the things to the old players of PES, they have denaturated themselves. So I expect just like a pass in that direction that the football has taken 1 year ago, and most of all, much of the gameplay I expect. Events, I expect something that involves community, not only cards, because
Hmm.
cards are good, but they became good if you can use that in some events. For example, I try to be brief. For example, we think to the last season 5. No, we have a lot of players from J League that you have to pay to
Yeah.
have. You have a lot of epics. You have a lot of icon. You want to earn. You can put these players for some money, but you have to create an event where the players are obliged to use that player, and then they can earn monies in game. So they invest, but they regain the monies, and they use even different players. So I think that the strategy of marketing of Konami is not good. It's just like in some way they hate money. Like I don't know how to say different, honestly.
Yeah, and LB, he just told us about manual passes as well, as you told before. Big mechanic it was, and back in the days with this manual L1 and right button, when you can just call your player to run and all of this, and they
Exactly.
deleted this for some reason. Okay, but we understood about this one. But can you tell us which game is your first and which one is your favorite was back in the days? Can you explain?
For me, the best PES that they have done is PES 2010. I really love
Mm-hmm.
that because it was a title that has exit after two PES that were not so good, like 2008 and 2009, and it was a complex game, no? Both dribbling, both many passes, good speed, but revolutionary in a certain sense, just like it was, for example, PES 2018. And in a certain sense, the end of the cycle was PES 2020. But
Mm-hmm.
how can I say, the fact that there was not intercept, the fact that you have an automatic pressing, it was just like something is were missing, something was missing. So if football has done a pass furthermore on this, so even in football, I really enjoyed to play, especially the first version that has exit in April, and it was absurd because the 09 for me was the, without any words, the worst football game ever that was done, considering even FIFA, in my personal
Yeah,
opinion,
of
for me.
course, yes, yes.
So, as you say, many tips that were cut out, like put the player in profundity, or put or call the player, can be a good improvement. I think that with a large CPU like that in defense, to reput this tip can be a good improvement, but it's just like we have to correct many things, even because I think that competitive and events will be heaven and ever if the game will grown up on Dream Team. So we have to have much liberty of dribbling, and of course the game will be more enjoyable even for the players that are not competitive. I think that a good game have to think before to the players that are not competitive, because it's 1% of the audience, and then do a great competitive with good rules, and a great ranking, a good ranking, where you can see the players that are strong, and societies, teams, esports teams can check the best player, even to have a rechange of generation, in my personal opinion.
By the way, we have noticed that in last games, maybe after the last patch, looks like this. Uh, how do you think? What do you think about the referee's decisions sometimes, especially in the box?
I think that this is the greatest problem of PES, not only of eFootball. I think that Konami has great difficult to recalculate the algorithm of the refereeing. Because some mistakes are the same of PES, like the rule when you have a penalty, or this kind of things. The games goes forward, the ref doesn't stop the game, and sometimes I think that a problem of eFootball is that many offside we have seen, even with my community, and even with other players, many offside are not reality, are not in reality, because they are not truthful, if I have to say the correct word, because the player is not in offside. So the greatest problem of this game putting apart the context, putting apart some themes of the gameplay is exactly the referee that is totally too redone. Red cards, yellow cards give in circumstances that are totally random, or for example, the game that is stopped when you have a not good tackle from the opponent, but is in the ball and the ref stop the game. It's not good. So the thing that is terrible of this game is the refereeing, the real thing on the of the gameplay. The other things, in my opinion, are valuable. No, are just like you can have an opinion, somebody can have another opinion, but the referee is the worst thing. So I hope for a good ref in the next football 2024.
Yeah, big one. And can you just name to us your favorite no eFootball game?
There is a lot of Konami. I am doing even a rubrica on my YouTube channel that is, how can I say, a remember of the gameplay Metal Gear Solid. My nickname
Oh,
is coming from Gray Fox.
uh-huh.
So it's just like it's a pleasure to replay this game. I love even shonen like games like Dragon Ball, Naruto, the
Mm,
games that I remember, no, the anime world, and for me the best game was Metal Gear, of course, but The Last of Us was incredible. In the free time, I love to play Call of Duty just because we are in party. I hate war. I hate war. I hate
mhm,
games of war, but when it's total fake and when you are with friends, it's just like is a mood to change the game and do something else with your virtual friends that many times become real friends here on eFootball and here in general on the PSN world or Xbox world and the other consoles that are present, even PC. So I love so much video games. I am so sorry to see Konami with eFootball in this condition. I really hope that they understand that they have a great product that have millions of fans and just a few, and this game can become the great game that was. Even because many players of FIFA are interested in the game, but they come to the game and they don't find anything, and this is really sad, I think.
mhm.
Yes, we noticed also that on your YouTube channel we saw a Metal Gear walkthrough. So
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
I'm also excited to watch this. And thank you very much, Alonso, for joining us, and
Thanks to you
wish you good
guys.
luck to
Thanks.
the
Thanks
nearest
a lot.
game, El Matador.
Yes. And can you
I'm
make
really happy
fast prediction?
that Matador can come. I'm really sorry because after the game I have to run to work, so I cannot
Hmm.
participate the game. So I'm really happy that
It's okay.
We can play. But a
Yeah.
prediction, I prefer not. Honestly, I prefer to be
Okay. So good luck. Good luck, man.
to not say nothing. Of course, we will see in the on the field. We will see on the field.
Hmm.
Thank you so much
Thank you.
for the
So
invite.
yes, yes, thank you. Good luck. And so we are about to start one of the most exciting games of today's day, but I think that you can also disagree with me because all today's games looks like the game of the day, I think. Alonso Gray Fox will face El Matador and another important game for Alonso because he needs points. He needs them ASAP. Only 3 points currently Alonso has, and of course, at least he needs to
Yeah.
get
And
the promotion.
we can see groups and just see Group A just in battle. Arda with one less game as Mestre, and Raja and their Cobra in a nice positions, as we can see. Bruno Couto with Jose, Jenner just behind Jose, Roxa, Saif, and Disas. This is nice groups. And Alonso Grey Fox group, he has a chance to be on the second place and make some pressure on Guide just before his game against Goikan. Because Alonso right now will play against Matador and the second game Guide against Goikan. Great chance for Alonso in this one.
For sure, Gait will watch this game also. And yes, let's go. Let's go through the games that we're expecting today. So El Matador versus Alonso, first game. Second game would be Gate FWG versus Goekan 9003. After that, Joses G 93 versus Genair 14, and Raf would face Roma Zubrik.
hmm And after it, you can see Ratina Nava against Arda Galas. Oh, big game. LB games against Indominator. And Budproche versus Mukahit. The last game, O'Neill against Oralt in this group. So many big games today.
Yes, yes,
And at
especially.
this group stage, it looks like a small playoff stage at this moment because one game just can decide will you play in the League of Champions or in the League of Hope, and it will be decided only in one game in many groups. Wow.
Yes, some of the players should think about their positions in group table a little bit earlier than in this game, and also would be very interesting to watch the game LB Games versus Indominator. Will Indominator make the revenge for the previous game when LB won 1-0?
Oh
And of
yes.
course, very just big challenge as I think it's Jenner versus Josie G93. Uh,
hmm
that would be really interesting to
Yeah.
watch. What
Today
will
we can
Jenner show?
see all of our Ukrainian participants, Jenner, Roma Zubrik, Budproche, and all of opponents just on the top level is to play against Raf, Jose G, and Mukahit. Well, two Bayern Munich players, and one of them Raf, who's back in the days was with Alonso Grey Fox in one national team in Italy. So big challenges, and this one between Ratina Nava and Arda, it will be so good for Ratina Nava just to catch Arda Galasso and maybe to share 1 point with him. It's not the worst option for Rati, but of course, if he will win, it will improve his position in the group, and Arda will be just behind Rati in 4 points. So Ratina Nava has this chance, but again, against Arda Galasso. So maybe we will see something new from Rati, not like it was before with his just park the bus formation, and he lost anyway 1-0. We can remember this game. And about upcoming game between Alonso and Matador, they played the draw, and it was 1-1 as I remember. So it was not the best offensive gameplay from both of these guys. And maybe right now we can see in Alonso's Grey Fox game something new, not draw, maybe win, maybe lose, but not another draw because he's the only one with the only draws result somehow.
Not bad for statistics that he already has on zero loses, but this is bad. Bad that he has only 3 points, of course, and also Matador. I think he will show his best gaming because he understands that now or never he needs these first points, not to leave Alonso to the group of champions. And we see Milan versus Atalanta. Atalanta, as usual, chosen by Alonso. And
Yeah, we can see Alonso from different angle, and as well we can see Matador. Good evening to both of these guys again. And will Alonso play with this formation or just download? Yes, he downloaded, but so three CBs and the five midfielders for him. Sopi Melienau from the starting lineup. He was on the bench in the previous ones, I can remember. And for El Matador, just default formation, but with the Milan, not with the Bayern Munich.
Hope that it will bring him some luck and some more moments created, and maybe will help finally, because 0 points, it's a big tragic for such level player. And of course, waiting for something special from Alonso Grey Fox. How is he prepared for this game? We see that we saw that he is in a good mood, and he has everything now to win. And we are starting our game. So El Matador starting his attack. We see that Alonso is prepared for this attack. Full blue bar, full defense shown by him. And starting small counter-attack. Step by step. No rush. Just keeping the ball all under control by him. And not bad, not bad. Maybe the first chance. No,
Oh, yeah,
Højlund
just
is more to receive the ball than to pass the ball, as I see.
yeah, and he got the second attempt of this build up now, Alonso. Oof, double touch with Melier, but oh no, Hoyland just wasn't offside. Big offside, but Melier still with the ball now on the right side. And cross. Oh, Lukman was waiting, but Atalanta CB was waiting as well. Pasalic. Hmm, not bad from Alonso Grey Fox in these first minutes.
Yes, good, interesting attack made by Alonso, but even without the shot. But we noticed that he finds player not bad, and maybe a chance for Højlund.
Oh,
No,
oof. This was just attempt to make third wave of this one, but finally dispossessed and Matador lost it too fast. So Alonso Grey Fox, oh, not the best acceleration by Melier, and he lost it. Milano, Catelare with Benacer. Benacer maybe lofted to Liao. Yes, oh, Liao header. He was trying to find Rebic, and wow, Rebic was a back heel pass attempt. Okay, just a little slow start by both of these guys, and around 20 minutes left. No big moment, just few build-ups, but nothing special at this minutes.
but anyway, we can see that both of players just uh, want to win, and they're making this build up really well, and they hope to find the space and create dangerous moments, such as now maybe.
Oh,
No, too bad pass from Højlund.
just oh, and the great pass by Theo Hernandez. He just made it well, but oh, lost, and now Atalanta in a high enough position. Sopi came, great fake shot, but not against Theo Hernandez with this type of acceleration. Theo controlled it without any
Maybe
problems, and
maybe
Benacer.
it's better to switch the flanks for Alonso.
Yeah, Melier can always join with his good crosses, and it's an option. It's an option always for Atalanta. But now Sopi again, high good position. Sopi to Lukman. You can see Hoyland. He's alone and one on one. Maybe shot. No, he's what?
Oh.
Oh, it was not enough just to catch the ball. Mm,
No, I like that tempo is growing in this game, and Alonso is keep on pushing a little bit more than El Matador, but we will see it
yeah.
after this attack.
Oh,
Rebic, too bad. Oh yes, our favorite sliding moves by players when it's not needed,
uh huh.
and
Oh,
Matador controlling everything is good, and just maybe this halftime could be more impressive, but some of moments we already saw, and Højlund maybe now waiting for pass. No, that was a
oh,
cross.
Was a nice cut by Hoyland again, but not enough pass accuracy in this one. And as well, Matador was his manual defending. He just intercepted it. But see, Sopi, how much Sopi involved? All of these switchings, all of these long passes to Sopi. Now was attempt to give it to Melie, but Melie was in a bad position. But Sopi always in a great one, and see this turnaround. So Hernandez was outplayed a little, but not enough to just run until the end of the pitch and maybe cross. Now Tello in Sopi's position, but see Tello now not in defense, and maybe Alonso can use this gap and this hole in Milan's defense. Yes, Melia. Oh, mm,
Not bad, not bad situation. And finally, Hernandez was passed away, just passed behind. Sorry, and
mhm.
we see that never mind for defense
Oh,
of
nice
Milan.
one. It was nice little trick by Alonso. He did it with Pasalic, but again, not enough to be in the box and on shooting position. So we still have no real shots, no real moments, but great battle between these guys, and maybe with a little advantage to Alonso, Gray Fox. Of course, no shots at this moment. So
Wow.
well, great, but but this game is looking good. It's not like these games without any shots when you can just fall asleep. No, no, in this one, just Alonso. He's just circling around this box. He's trying to cross sometimes to did this extra pass, but not still good decision one, and that's why we didn't see any shot. But about El Matador. I think he's too fast in his decisions, and that's why it's easy enough for Atalanta's defenders. But we see uh, two subs just in the halftime for Alonso. Pasalic and Sopi will sit, and Muriel with Boga will come on the pitch.
I was afraid that Hoylund will waste all his stamina in the tryings, but anyway, Hoylund is still in the game, and of course we also noticed about the tactics change of El Matador. He moved to just
Mhm.
average counterattack, not long pass, and we will see. We will see how it work for Alonso for now after these changes of two players, as I noticed. Yes, no more.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, two
and
players.
and we see. I hope also that second half would be much
Oh, and
interesting if it's possible, because even without shots on targets, anyway, game was really interesting.
yeah, totally agree with this. And see, better for El Matador in the second half. He has one okay build up and regained possession now two times
Oh,
with Kalulu and trying to switch to Diaz. Not like this. Lukman was ready. And see, Melier to Boga. Boga lofted to Hoyland, but again, oh, just too much power for Hoyland. Second time, you can remember in the first half, Hoyland was running just one on one, and it was like, I don't know, maybe 1, maybe 2 meters away from Hoyland. He was about to shoot, but it was catched by Manian. And
yes,
Alonso back to Musso.
totally mirrored situation when Hoyland just uh, wanted two more steps to get this ball, but unsuccessful. And now we see the same thing. And already 60 minutes played, and guys,
Oh,
it's time to
and a
score.
foul.
Oh, great,
Ooh.
great.
And who is the best free kick taker in Atalanta? We're not so often see Atalanta and Atalanta with the free kicks. So now we will see who can take it. Maybe someone from the bench.
Maybe somebody who will appear from the bench. Yes, maybe they will create this danger, and we see another two substitutions by Alonso, and no substitutions by El Matador, as I checked, and something should be changed. We saw already that assist is moved from 1-2 from El Matador
Yeah, it's so strange to see
and
just
waiting for
in the
Cup
second
Miners.
half. Oh,
Yeah,
cup
yeah.
minors, can you hear?
Already just about to finish the second half, and we see such move from Matador. Really exciting. Ooh,
Oh,
nice shot, but well read by the goalkeeper.
yeah, well done by Matador and his goalkeeper. So they saved this one, but Alonso just will continue with the corner kick, and Zapata came for this one, and straight to Hoylund and Manian.
Ooh,
Wow, it was just
wow.
around to make a big mistake, but luck
I
was
was
on
ready. I
Milan's
was ready
side
for
this one.
this.
Yeah, in football we are always ready for this one. Muriel to Zapata. Yeah, but Zapata didn't receive the ball. See Cup Miners now. Oof, Tonali. What a tackle.
Nice
No
tackle.
chances. Yeah, no chances for Cup Miners to save the ball. And Hatteber, fresh Hatteber with his first touch and bad one. Intercepted pass, but still Atalanta with the ball. And now Hatteber will throw in. Maybe better to Muriel. Yes, to Muriel. Muriel back to Hatteber and maybe cross to Zapata. And Zapata. Most, but
Hoyland.
Hoyland with a second attempt. Oh, with the header.
He was about to score his first goal a few minutes ago, and finally he scored. Alonso believed in him, and he paid for this belief of Alonso. And 1-0. 1-0, good news for
Hmm.
Alonso, and very bad news for El Matador, because he have only 20 minutes to get at least 1 point for his standing and his danger zone currently.
Yeah, he did a great cross to Zapata, but Zapata just battled. He didn't win it. He didn't lose. It was just loose ball and Hoyland with a great header and 1-0 now. Looks like in this game it's a big gap because it
Ooh.
still was no moments for Matador and just around 18, maybe 19 minutes to play more. Overall, so can Alonso just defeat El Matador and save this result? Zapata with a stunning shot. Whew.
Maybe the best option for Zapata in such situation when defender is so
Mhm.
close to your player and you don't have just space to make any dribble without losing the ball, and unsuccessful corner made by Alonso, and Matador is trying to move to the counter-attack. Origi loses the ball, and good counter-attack for Alonso. Hoylund, no. Ball released too far. And Boga find Muriel. Muriel trying to find Boga again, and
Ooh,
Boga,
Bogan!
yes, another goal.
Ow. Just we was
Ooh,
discussing about this one, about these blocks, and this block was a bad joke to El Matador. Oh,
yes. Big
this
drama for
block
El Matador.
straight into the net, and yeah, I think we can note the big disaster for Milan and El Matador because come back with a two goals gap after this one. I think unreal, but maybe if Matador can score right now, Origi, he's alone, needs some help. He's not alone now, and yes, back to Catalare, but just lofted to Leao. But you saw it was so deep defensive line and unreal to make some with the lofted attempt like this.
This loft tries from both players look just not
Mm.
for these two, but when players use it, it looks really dangerous. And of course, it's a big talent to use it correctly, and it can award you by the goal or at least for
Oh,
good dangerous moment. And
Zapata.
yes, looks like no time at all for El Matador to score to win. Sorry, but maybe to score at least one.
Yeah, but
And
still Alonso was an attack, or maybe now Catelare, Torigi, enough space just to run, or maybe to find Catelare again and back to Catelare. Can he? Nice control, but Cup Miners just came and cleared it, but not in the right way. So Milan with the ball just around Atalanta's box. And to Teo Hernandez? No. And last attack for Alonso Grey Fox? No. It's final whistle.
even
And
even not.
Alonso just won 2-0 in this one, and right now Alonso is on the second place instead of Guide. So, but Guide he has next game against Goekan, and of course he can again place his second place. But Alonso Grey Fox made this one, and right now extra pressure on Guide. I think in upcoming game.
Yes, Guide will think about this for sure until the end. Just of his game, and the big pressure appears on him before the game start, and he understands that he need to win, just despite of the fact that you are facing very strong player and you cannot predict who will be the winner. But anyway, everything can go, and you need to show your best game. If you thought that you showed before best game, no, it's not possible. Or now you can show this. And of course, thank you, Alonso and El Matador. Interesting game. Not many goals, but anyway, that was really interesting.
Yeah, and upcoming just good again. Good for Goekan to win this one and to make an extra lead, just to make this gap more and more between him and Alonso Grey Fox and Guide. So this one will be so good. And I am again expecting something from Goekan, his championship play style, and maybe we will see something new from Guide as well, because he's playing with Barcelona, as I remember, and with only one Lewandowski, but it was even without Lewandowski in his last game. He was playing with only Ferran Torres as CF, so will it work against Goikan or? Hmm.
How do you think? Just I'm wondering about the Goikan's situation that he have spare time for the next game. Like he have enough points, and how it would affect him. Like he allow to maybe lose this game, or his concentration will not allow this, and he will win for sure. How do you think? How he prepared for this game?
No, I think he's all about to win this one. Maybe okay, draw is not a disaster, but lose is not an option in this one because it will destroy his position, his leadership in his mind, and maybe it will affect his gameplay a little. I'm not sure, but it looks like from the open qualifications to this stage and these games, Gurkhan is improving his game. So I think he's about to win the next one, and he will play like he was playing before, just with this offensive mentality and try only to win. And for example, if it will be like 75th minute and a draw, maybe he will not rush just to score the next goal. But anyway, it will be game for 3 points, and I'm expecting this from Goekan.
Yes, for sure. If Gate already has 4 points, and it's not possible just to waste this game and allow Gate to approach so close to Goekan. So yes, for sure, that would be great battle. And if we are talking about between these two players, it would be this could be decisive for Goekan, just to
Yeah, Goekan,
allow
he
not only Alonso approach him but also Gate.
yeah, he can create this gap, this 4 points gap right now, because Alonso with the 6 points and Guide with only four. So just imagine if Goekan can win this, 10 points, and just behind him Alonso with 6, and Guide with a 4, and Matador with 1. So 4 points gap as a minimum against Alonso. It's 2 games and 6 points to Guide. It's like again 2 games but 2 wins, and the goal difference. Goyakan will improve it if he will win, and of course Guide will lose a little. But yeah, in this group right now we're just inside this battle, and it looks like it's only the beginning of battling for the second place and first as well. If Guide can win, he'll be with the 7 points, like Goyakan and Alonso with 6. So we will see one more group with this like 7, 7, 6, and 1 point. So big one for Guide, big for Goyakan. I just don't know who will be this dominant side, who will risk a little bit more, or who will just be on fire to create some moments without risk, just with the default formation, without this red bars or something, and just show us something extra in gameplay and the build-ups. Because this guy, he's a little unusual if we can compare him to another guys. So for me, this one of the most interesting games for today in case of gameplay. Maybe not in case of names, but these guys, they're still improving their game and their names with the results in our tournament and in other tournaments as well, Konami's tournaments and so on.
Yes, that would be really interesting to watch in case if Gate will win. That would be intrigue until the last game, until the last minutes of all these players, and of course maybe the Matador factor, who will get the Matador in the next games. So it would be Gate or Goikan. So that could be decisive. Could be decisive in final games, and of course, we're waiting. We're waiting for some unexpected results in the future. So maybe El Matador will get some points from one of these potential group winners. Let's see. Let's see. And we're approaching the game. Gate will versus Goekan. Just waiting for team select. We see that maybe we're waiting for home side pick, and then would be decided about away team. Yes, we see that Barcelona was chosen, so Bayern Munich for sure is picked by second choice. Final
Yeah, and
preparations, and we're
Barcelona
moving for
for
formation.
Guide again, and Bayern for Goyakan again. So same picks for these guys, and for me, just interesting to watch how Guide will play against Goyakan right now, and I just want to watch again how did they play before, which result it was. Can I check it? Just give me 30 seconds. I will find.
Sure. And we see so tactics of both of players. So Musiala, Manet, Müller, not unusual, pretty unusual to see Müller in the starting squad, even though on the left flank, not on the right flank. As I remember correctly, he is a left foot player, so it would be much easier to participate in on the right flank of the attack. But anyway, this could be real good plan, and we will see how it will work in such case. And Barcelona versus Bayern Munich. Barcelona, of course, we see how unchangeable results from the players who play as Barcelona. Not so many wins, but anyway,
Yeah,
in case of
maybe.
Gaze, hence it plays well.
Yeah, but now Lewandowski on the pitch, so not only Ferran Torres, and it starts with a fresh one, and I just little bit surprised with this Barcelona speaks that he's still playing with them, and wow,
Wow,
phew, left with the left leg just turned around, shot. Oh, and sees his first touch from Lewandowski. Wow.
amazing, amazing goal by Lewandowski, and that's
Oh,
great. I
I
think
just
the main beat for Gate is to win the first half, because later it could be much problems
oh
and another chance
yeah,
for Goica now.
yeah. I'm just shocked with this one because it looks like first time we saw it. Like it was one goal from Party from long distance with Roxa. It was just a long range shot, but this one just turned around and with the left foot. Wow! After this right stick, little sombrero and great one with Lewandowski, and that's why he's on the pitch, not Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres, of course, he can shoot like this, but now Mane. Oh, one on one, Mane. 2 million, and
Yes,
yes,
yes.
yes, so, yes, as you told, this one was so important, and now only draw. Wow,
I
see
was
this
so
Mane.
impressed when I saw Müller on the left flank with his left foot, but in such case, it's brilliantly passed that
Yeah,
Müller received this pass and he could score with left foot. Everything was ideally calculated in such case. Great.
no, who will make the next step? Guide or Goikan oh, in case of this gameplay and this current state in their groups, and we see Goikan trying play straight to Mane. Oh, Müller intercepted it. And can he? Oh,
Ooh,
what a sliding tackle in his box, but clear. No foul. Of course, it was no foul. Wow, great by Kite. He looks confident with this sliding tackle.
great chance for Goekan, and as I told before, Gate need to score ASAP when his players are still fit and still have the power to shoot. And
Oh,
now, good
nice cross
cross,
to
but not
Pedri.
so successful.
Yeah, but Pedri just was waiting for this one. But again, to catch it, I don't know, Bayern defense, they need to sleep because it's so easy to catch it before Pedri can receive it with his skills and his height. Oh, Pedri just showed nice balance, but Kimmich was enough of this and tackled it back to Gravenberg, but Gravenberg was dispossessed, and now Rafinha on the edge, and he is inside the box with stunning
Wow.
cross to Pedri. Wow, you was waiting, stunning shot. Yes,
Yes,
I
yes.
think all of us, yes, and I think Goekan, maybe Guide as well, but of course this one was in his head. Wow, what a fake cross! Just I mean fake, because we all of us he was waiting for stunning shot. Whoa, what a high IQ play! But
And maybe
again,
another
Müller just
goal.
immediately. Oh, guy, I can't believe he scored these two fantastic goals. And Goekan answered him twice with with Müller. But now it was not so easy for Müller, but enough easy to score just without any problems. And I don't know, it's so bad for Guy. Just he scored two fantastic goals, so skilled and conceded not bad, but unfortunately just straight default goals with Müller. And can he just still play like he was in these minutes? Of course he must, but
He should for sure. And we already saw 4 goals in 30 minutes. Amazing
yeah.
statistics from both of players. Really impressed to see, especially this goal. Not only the quantity but the quality of the goals. And Gate should start everything from beginning. All his plans looks like a little bit ruined by these 2 goals of Goekan. And of course, wish Lewandowski more fitness and find his moments, because it will cause too much for Gate in the second half.
Yeah, still enough minutes in this half. Maybe we'll see more goals. At least one. And now Gnabry. Just straight to Mane.
Even maybe
Mane to
now.
Musiala. Musiala to Müller. And
Wow.
Müller with a hat trick. Oh, Müller with a hat trick. Just he equalized and finally he made a full comeback. And see this how many passes? Just one to Mane, Mane to Musiala, Musiala to Müller, and Müller just three passes before the shot. Oof.
Nobody covered. Just defense couldn't change this attacking line, even not so fast. Müller, but in another moment,
Oh,
yes.
we just saw two goals in 5 minutes after I told you that maybe we can see more goals in the first half, and already two goals, so enough time to score one more and seven goals maybe in the first half. And okay, great one by Lewandowski and Guide.
Yes,
See
no
how many
problem.
space
You will
again.
see.
One alone
Ooh.
and second attempt. Mane with
What is
his
going
first
on
but
here?
fourth goal for Bayern Munich. And, but first for Mane, I don't know. Maybe now kickoff from Guide.
I just cannot understand if Guide pushed everybody on full defense in this kickoff, but Goekan found this space, this little space, and just made everything perfectly. And of course, another chance. Oh my God, four.
Oh, I don't know. 8 goals in the first half. I think it's a record. And Lewandowski with a hat trick now.
Wow. Yes, yes, hat trick for Lewandowski also, and another chance. Same situations made,
Same,
and
yeah. Oh, yellow.
yellow card,
Okay,
not the end.
it's okay for Guide. Yeah, but so hat trick for Müller, hat trick for Lewandowski, and that's the only first half. I was not
Yes, maybe we
expecting
will
this
see
type of game.
another hat trick by one of the players. Wow, goal theory we saw in the first half. Just not so many moments. But as you can see, 4 shots on targets, 4 goals. Second one, 6 shots on targets, 4 goals. Like amazing statistics, real good percentage of the finishing of their moments. Wow. Thank you guys. Thank you for such amazing game. And we are starting our second half and expecting even more goals, maybe another hat trick by someone.
Yeah. So just will Lewandowski has enough stamina to play till the end. Now guide in attack. Okay, one of good defensive plays by Goekan, but Mane in a fast tackle. Musiala. Oh, no. Again, Goekan just intercepts it. Oh, and just cleared it out. Araujo. But Bayern still with the ball. Just I still can't believe because 4-4 at this stage.
Yes, everything just unpredictable to see that this is not like one player to another player scored 8 goals. It's both of players decided
Yeah.
uh, to load their canoes to each other, and looks is really perfect. And I think that times go is going. Oh,
Oh, Thomas Müller
Muller
with the left
wanted
foot, but
poker
now,
so much.
yeah, but it was the most difficult shot by Müller in this game, and
Maybe at
it
least to
was
earn
not
a
good.
corner kick, but anyway, he did his best in such situation. And
Hmm.
as I wanted to tell you that in such case, time is running, and I think that in the number of substitutions that could be made and the quality of substitutions.
Mm,
So Bayern Munich just will get this opportunity and advantage soon, I think.
hmm. I think yes, and we'll see many subs in the next polls by both of these teams. But now Gravenberg to Musiala, Mane, and again he can assist, and Gnabry, no
Wow.
offside, no offside, no
No
offside, and
offside.
Gnabry with his first goal, and the fifth for Goikan, and now Goikan has one goal lead. Again, Mane with an assist. How many assists Mane did, I don't know. Just it looks like maybe four, because all of these passes to Müller, now to Gnabry. Mane was the last guy to pass, and again the same goal by Goikan. Yes, he's scoring with this type of goals, just into the net without any, uh, without no goalkeeper. I don't know how can he attack like this guy the whole game, and guide he still doesn't know what to do right now against these attacks, and right now he's losing.
Yes, yes, as we predicted, Bayern will keep on pushing, and the substitutions will make even harder this push. But defense of Barcelona, how sad it looks now. And again, wow, yes, yes, another goal by Bayern Munich, and looks like this could be
Yeah,
the end
Mazraoui.
for Barcelona.
Mazraoui, just fresh guy, came on the pitch and again in the same situation, but now, okay, he did it by himself, but oh, just because of bad manual goalkeeping. He, Goekan took his time with Mazraoui and scored this one. Yeah, it looks like it's little bit uncomebackable for Barcelona. I, of course, enough time, but looks like Goekan will not stop. And
Wow.
now Sane again. He can oh, Sane he just jumped
Ooh.
two times in the best possible timing against the sliding tackles. The Gavi, oh, great one. Rafinha, maybe now create something. Rafinha again, new fake shot, and the third one, and this
Ooh, too
cross
easy.
to nowhere. It was no Barcelona player in the box at this position. So all of these fake shots by Rafinha, it was just for nothing. For this cross, oh, see how fast he is with the ball, and Araujo, he can tackle only this way.
Like on the bicycle, Mane escaped from the defenders, and like in such situation, I would say that four defenders, it's not enough. It's not enough. Anyway, Mane and Mueller, just he was substituted, but anyway, escape from Barcelona's defenders so easy, and very clever play for Goekan. He just waited. He realized his moments. Everything was great, and we see that Guide is now facing some problems with moments now, and Bayern is keep on pushing and making it even harder and harder.
I don't know, guys. Maybe in chat, I know you're speaking with me in private messages, so it's not a secret for many of you. Can you name just maybe to remind me and to Pavlo? Was it a game with more goals than right now? Because I just can't remember. I was thinking like around 20 seconds maybe, and I don't know, guys. This 4-6 is the biggest one. Maybe you, Pavlo. Maybe you can tell me. Just I forgot about.
I will tell
Uh,
you, we didn't have yet such number of goals in
yeah, it looks like.
in one game, especially in 30 minutes or even in 5 minutes. So many goals, I would say, and
Oh, yeah.
amazing statistic. This is not the end of the game, I would say.
Even in the balanced mode, so it's unreal. Just 10 goals in the balanced mode in this battle between third place and this first one with this point seven. It was for Goikan before, and for Guide, but it looks like Guide will just be with the 4 points after this one, or Will he battle Ansu Fati? Oh, I was too quick. I was
Or
too quick about this one, and now 5-6. So only one goal, and Guide can share these points and catch Goekan. Not let him to be this guy with the 10 points. But Goekan, he has another plan with Sane on the edge. Will he cut? Oh, lofted attempt, not bad attempt, but there's again an all-out attack. Maybe we'll see one more goal and 6-6.
I'm just imagining this situation when Gate finished his game and friends asking him, how many goals did you score? And he said five.
Yeah.
Wow, so you won maybe? No, I lost.
Oh, now Ferran Torres double touching, bad
Ferran Torres.
timing, but
Oh,
he was a ball. Oh, before this one, his double touch, he was just little mistiming, or maybe good defense by Goekan. You can tell us you want, and Ter Stegen back to Torres. Can Torres? Yes, he's still with the ball. Ter Stegen now.
wow.
Oh, Ter Stegen to Eric Garcia. Okay, enough. Cold-blooded by Guide. No whistle and no offside. No offside. Dembele
No offside.
back to
Wow.
Kunde and still no whistle, no offside, and
Oh,
Goekan. Oh, he won with this tackle, but thank you, Guide, and Goekan, maybe one of the greatest games in this group stage. And in case of your current group state, and now Goekan with the 10 points. So Alonso Grey Fox, he will stay on the second place with 6, and Guide on the third place with 4 points, and El Matador was the only one as last in this group. But what I can say, next game between Alonso Grey Fox and Guide, it will be just fire, because right now Goekan he's a little bit higher than these guys, and he will just watch this battle. And I think for Goekan the best result will be a draw, and we know that Alonso Grey Fox he's okay with his draws, so high chance about this. Okay, great group, and thank you guys for these first two games. But the next game, and we are moving to the next group with Bruno Couto, Jose SG, Janeir, and Joey Zamolkawi. But this one will be between Jose SG and Janeir, Spain national team player, Bayern Munich eFootball pro player against Ukrainian guy from Open Qualifications, Ukrainian qualifications. What can you tell to us, Pavlo, about this one?
mm, that would be also pretty nervous game for both players, especially for Jenner, I think. Of course, we expect some good decisions by Jenner, but Jose has a little advantage. We know why. We saw previous game. We understand how he will make them. And the main question: how good counterattack from Jenner we will see now, and hope that it will work. And of course, Gate Goekan, amazing game. Maybe the hardest point for Goekan, just to score so many goals, just to be sure that you will receive these 3 points until the end. But as we predicted, yes, and in the end of the second half, Barcelona just went a little bit down, but
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
Heart of Gate just allowed him to score uh, some goals even without stamina of players.
But I just want to agree with you because, like you told before, yes, you scored 5 goals, and everyone can tell you, wow, congrats, great man, 3 points, good for your goal difference, but I'm conceded 6. Somehow. And the 11 goals was a tournament game, and this, but yeah, it's 100%. It's just for the first time because I was checking the results, all of our results, and it was like 2-1, 2-0, 1-0. No, like all of these games, maybe 3-1 sometimes. Yeah, we saw games like this, but 6-5 again, thanks to you guys. But I just want little discussion about this moment about Gökhan's attacks. All of them, it looks like a system. All the time he was playing with this wide formation with wide attackers, and it was from left to the right or from right to the left, and one ending all the time with the Mane assist or another guy, Musiala, one time it was from the center, just to the Müller and or to the Gnabry like it was. So it looks like a system, and the guy didn't adapt. Just I don't know, he didn't try, or it was so hard to adapt against this.
I think that Goikan used it because it worked, and Guide couldn't do anything because if you just controlling one defender, but three attackers are approaching and one with the ball, and you have two options to whom you may make the pass. No chances. How to defend? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe one should be covered by goalkeeper and one uh, by the defender that you are controlling. But it worked. It worked well, and Gaet wasn't prepared for this.
Yeah, totally. And we're still waiting. A little room problems between Jose G and Janeer, but it will be fine. I'm just sure about it. And maybe now we can see just group tables to watch and discuss about more groups at this moment,
Yes, sure.
especially Janeer's group and their distance between Jose.
By the way, how do you think will Jenner use his famous attacking tactic, which he is using always? But in case if you are facing such experienced player as Jose, will it work versus him, or he will do as usual average players and use four defenders?
I think he will use his four. And sorry, but I need to check it with Jose G because he's not answering to us.
Maybe he is still fixing his tactics versus such serious opponent as Janair 14. Hope that this match we can see today, and Jose will approach us and will join to this amazing game day. All of games looked really interesting, like El Matador versus Alonso. Uh, Not so many goals, but such decisive win for Alonso, and this win was just Alonso was awarded by this win and had a great chance now to compete for a group of champions, or at least group of hope. Of course, we wish him the
Yes.
best, and to find
Thank,
some points for El Matador in future.
yeah, thank you, Pablo. I just checked. Jose, he's coming. And you asked about Janair's formation. Yeah, he will. I think he will play with the same one. I'm just sure about this one because he told his main formation, and no reason to change it. But I will be surprised as you if he will change it. But looks like he will just stick with it, like he was playing his first round. So I'm expecting again this one, and I think Jose he's expecting this as well because he already played against Jenner and he won without any problems. Maybe now Jenner can just make some pressure on him. I think he needs to score first. Of course, it's an obvious thing, but yeah, it's a big one, and it can boost Jenner in case of this.
We can see, according to statistics, that Jenner likes to concede the goals, -4 currently goal difference, and Jose likes the players who likes to concede. He has +5 goal difference. So yes, Jose most likely won't be stopped by Jenner, and he will go through just to fight with Bruno Couto for the first place. But of course, we hope that intrigue will keep alive, and as we see, maybe now we will see the game of Jose
Yeah, we
versus
will
Guinea.
because just in a few seconds, I'm sure, but about goals conceding and goals against, goals for. It's about mentality as well, because sometimes when you're losing something like 2-0 and it's around 72nd, 75th minute, you can give up if you can see that it's no way to come back, but you need still battle with this goal difference, because it can be important at any time, and you can't know just when you will need this, and that's why it's so important to battle for your goal difference. But we saw a few examples when just players was playing without any passion. They was just giving up, and it's not the best way. But it's not about Jenner, of course, and not about Jose. I'm talking about different games, but not this. And Monaco against Bayern, so maybe Jenner will surprise Monaco's not best Monaco's defense with his offensive line, but the best side of Monaco's defense is that they're fast with high pace, high acceleration, and enough high balance to catch this left wing guys and right wings. So engineer playing with these four strikers with the left wing, right wing, and two CFs. So it can be comfortable enough for Jose SG to play with this Monaco defense: Caio Henrique, Sar, Oku, and Disasi. Only Disasi is this heavy defender, we can call like this, and Sar, Oku, Caio, all of them, Magasa is defensive midfielder, Mohamed, Kamara, all of them so great in case of catching players like Sane, Coman, Tel, and Mane. So fast-paced offensive line by Ginair.
So fast defensive line, but still, Jose is ready for this, and he knows how to work with such formations. So we will see how many problems could be delivered by Ginair, and of course we can see that Ginair is really concentrated, and he's going to show maybe one of his best matches. I hope so.
Yeah, and guys, we're sorry that you was waiting so long between this game and the previous game. Next games, we hope, will be much faster between them, and we will try, guys. It not all the thing depends on us, so sorry for this one. But now we're in the game, and Jose just with still his kickoff attempt, few double touches, and
Ooh.
wow, just fast practice for Neuer and Minamino on the edge. Minamino now in
Oh
the
wow,
box.
wow.
Oh yeah, Jose did like five double touches at this 6 minute. He's trying to make one double touch per minute. It looks like this.
Yes, and the main thing that it worked.
Sane.
Sane,
Oh,
ooh.
Sane, no foul. Yeah, no foul, but a corner kick for Jenner. Can he just? Oh, a fancy foul on Sane. Oh, phew.
Mhm. Looks like Jenner has also the plan to create some moments and maybe to score at least one goal. And Jose, I'm still impressed about his double touch win streak.
Yeah.
And
Oh, Mohamed
of course,
Kamara,
of
Ben
course,
Yedder.
it will pursue him.
Double touch again, and
Ooh.
oh, it was saved. Just back to LB games, back to Alonso Grifox, and to us, and to all of the football fans. How can CB save like this? Because goalkeeper can save it, and you just saved with the header. Luca Hernandez saved like, I don't need these hands, I don't need these gloves, I can save it with my head. Did you see how strong this shot was? How good angle,
Yes, yes, but
and
it was totally no
Hernandez.
problem for the defender
Yeah,
that
yeah,
has
Luca
very bad
Hernandez.
skills and goalkeeping. But no problem, friend. You owe me a
Yeah,
beer
bad
for this moment.
bad goalkeeping, but good blocker skills, and that's enough. Oh, what a save by Luca Hernandez. So for
Yeah,
Jenner, it's still okay, and he still can hit the first goal. Needs to change
just
something in this
remembered.
game.
I will tell after this moment. I just wanted to remind you when John Terry uh, played as goalkeeper, but even he, as the goalkeeper, didn't make such a wonderful save. Such we saw from Jenner's
Oh,
CB without his
about
control.
yeah, this just after this, Ben Yedder. Okay, great one by Jenner. Just remind me when guys will try to make a subs about John Terry and eFootball. I will just tell you a story about Terry and PES back in the days. It was something about blocks, but right now we have not enough time, so I will just tell you about this in game plan. And now Mane to Goretzka, to no penalty, clean one.
Still,
Tell first time shot to with the left foot again. Oh, great position first by Jenner. Great build up. Maybe Jose surprised a little with this one because for me this moment was a great one and a good chance for Jenner to just open this game for him.
I like it. I like to see how Jenner prepared for this game, how many moments he is also creating, maybe even a little bit more than Jose in total first half, like possession 50-50, so we can understand the pressure that made by Jenner and hope that his some of his moments could be finished, but offside from Jose. And, Jose needs to concentrate more. It's not only the Bayern Munich, but also Jenner's skill is showing that it wouldn't be so easy to get these points.
Yeah, Jose he didn't score his two moments, but right now game is more and more equal with the minutes, and Jenner found his game, I think, but need to control this Minamino, Ben Yedder, all of them with a double touch. There's this useless CMF as well with double touch, so need to be care about this for Jenner and Badu. Badu he has double touch. And Jose he likes to make this skill move, the best skill move in the game, like LB told to us, and I think Alonso could agree with him. We didn't ask about this one, but I just think that he will agree. Common foul, but ref given advantage, and foul was a better
Oh,
one. And now Ben Yedder, Badu Pamecano missed interception. Delict, oh, great one. And Jenner just manually was on this passing lane and he did this interception. Caio Enrique, nice. He was out of his position for
wow!
this
How he
press.
found him?
Yeah, Minamino double touch. And finally, yeah, was discussing about it.
Wow!
And yeah, this switching pass from Caio Enrique to Minamino. And after this one, Minamino double touch and easy goal for Minamino. Of course, not so easy for Jose, but it looked so easy for Minamino, for this Japanese guy. Great goal.
Maybe the goal of the day. I don't know, but it really looked so easy from
Mm,
Minamina. But I understand how many work should make the player just to create such a wonderful moment. And
I
wow,
I don't know this one or Lewandowski's goal with this turnaround shot. So
yes, I think we need to create the vote in chat just to understand which goal is pretending for the goal of the day. But still, it's not even the half of our game day, so expecting to
oh,
have
see
more
how many
participants.
space and Ben Yedder he stopped, but no,
Mm.
and big mistake made by Jenner. Oh, not against Jose. No, no. This guy will punish you every time. You can trust me. Every time, 10 of 10 after mistake like this, pure one on one. Pure one on one, no defender. So I'm not joking. Like 10 of 10, 20 of 20. in this one, you just need to press special control shot in a good timing, and that's all. Jose did this, and now again in this bet for Janair 2 goals gap against Jose. I don't know what what just to say and which tactics right now for Janair because he's already playing with the four attackers. So it's,
As we saw before, he tried to use the tactic of joining one more player and leave one DMF only in the middle, but this goal was so unnecessary to concede, and looks like maybe this is the end. And the main question
oh
would be about the goal difference in this game, how this game would end in in total.
yeah, yeah, because right now we're around middle of the second half, and it's so bad for Janair at these minutes. And again, we saw uh, with the Monaco players, Raja, Jose, Mestre was playing with Monaco. So many impact from this LB, Caio, Enrique, this fullback, and all of these guys, they're using him without defensive instructions. So he's playing, he's joining to attacks, and looks like one of the best left backs in this mod because we saw a few times Theo Hernandez was trying to join to attacks. Alfonso Davis. We saw Cancelo a few times, but
Oh, nice
this
fall.
impact like Caio Enrique. And yes, now Jenner, he has this maybe just pause to make some changes and shoot after it. Not with the Kimmich, maybe with his Zvonarek or someone. Sane will take
Sane.
it. Yes. And oh,
Ooh,
and Jenner back in the game. And now, maybe now, just press the pause, Jenner, and yes, and make some changes. As I told you about Terry and the past, it was past 2012, just 11 years ago. And Terry in real life, he was blocking so many balls with his strange animations. He was jumping with his head and with his knee, with all of his parts of his body. So Konami added this. It was player ID. It was called like this, and it was for Robin, for these guys, for Ribery, for Ronaldo, Messi, and Terry. Was Rio Ferdinand was with this Vidic, many of these guys, Ronaldinho, and Terry was one of them. And they added these strange jumps for Terry, and it was just something like now, but we can see now it for all of these defenders with the blocker skill. They're jumping like Luke Hernandez did before, yes, and we saw like Van Dijk can do it in the Dream Team mode as well. So this was, but only for Terry and Puyol, as I remember, he was jumping like this too. So yes, it was 11 years ago, but only for few defenders. It was like this, and it was in a trailer mode. Oh, so in a demo, it was as I remember, England national team, and you can play with this Terry. So we saw it, but they deleted it, as I remember, in PES 2014. But we're back with the blocker skill in eFootball 2022 and now in eFootball 2023. So, little historical fact about this skill and Konami's player ID.
great story. Always just delighted to hear about something special that uh, just Konami is moving in time with the moments or with the situations that can be made by the players, and of course it's very interesting to see something special that could be just assigned only to one players or maybe to two players, and this make these
Yeah,
players are so unique and game also unique.
yeah, we're still waiting for the player ID back in the game. It was like 40, maybe 50 players with this player ID, and they was so unique. Kaká, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo. Okay, we can discuss about this, but now we're full in this game with Ginair. He's trying to come back and share points with Jose at least. And 20 minutes more and only one goal gap right now. Looks like Jose is so unhappy with this one and he's trying to score one more. And Bolo, but no, slow double touch is not for Jose. He needs these guys with the double touch skill. to make this fast double touches, not like Embolo did. So Caio Enrique, he has double touch as well. This left back and Disasi. Oh,
Ooh.
too wide. But again, what a cross by Caio, by Jose, by phew, Disasi. I don't know how can he miss. Not even shot on target.
Mm,
So
he found the situation, the possibility to miss in such situation, but
yeah,
I'm sure that Jose totally mad about this score 2-1, and
yeah,
he
yeah.
wants to score more. He needs just to be confident in the next game that he can do more, that he can score more, and I think he thinks that this score is not so fair from his side.
hmm Yeah, totally like this in his head. But he will be, of course, he'll be okay with the 3 points in his group. But with this ending, with this potential draw, so unfair from his view, but not for Jenner. Jenner in attack. Gnabry, oh no, not like this. Cancelo, just he was hidden by defender and bad passing lane for Gnabry. Janicek, he won this one. Back to the Ligt to Gravenberg to Blind to Coman, and back to Blind. Nice now, nice build up by Jenner. He's feeling it in this moment. Oh, dangerous one, but he's still with the ball. Maybe most passes in one attack for Jenner. We saw, yeah, definitely the most. Jenner trying to control the ball. Daily Blind. And maybe cross attempt. Daily Blind cross to Man. And
Oh
was it the best option? I'm not sure. I'm not sure
no,
it's the best. Yeah, cross to Mane. But he's still with the ball. And he's not rushing. But oh, no. Turnaround pass by Coman to Daily Blind. And it was offside. Oh,
very bad moment, and still Jose is trying to find the space how to realize more moments. But we can see that Jose is just give up and decided to move a little bit more in defense to
yeah.
maybe to keep this result, but still create some
hmm
moments by Gelson Martins, which have enough
The
speed
attack.
to create such great moments. Let's see, and also would be very
Yes.
interesting to see Janair's substitutions.
Yeah, and fresh. Gelson Martins with super sub. Jose G, he's a smart guy because, of course, he was playing for this goal difference, but right now it's all about win and just get these 3 points against such an unusual opponent like Jenner in this game. So Jenner was feeling it in the two previous build-ups. Maybe now he will just continue his offensive madness and create something like it was Coman. But Diata just came and helped his defensive lane before defenders was involved in this one. Gravenberg, no, Eklish, turn around. And again, Monaco cleared it, but 5 minutes. 5 minutes added on for Ginair and Janicek. He need to find something. He found Cancelo, but just Cancelo give it straight to Embolo. And oh, Cancelo intercepted with his back.
Wow, great.
And Gravenberg to Mane. Oh, no. Janicek to Teo,
Tell!
and Teo, can he shoot? Maybe it was too fast by Jenner, but great manual goalkeeping by Jose SG. And Jose SG won this game with his manual goalkeeping move for Jenner. Maybe not enough experience in moments like this because it was pure one-on-one. And Jose, he's smiling. He understands that he won it only with his skill, with his manual goalkeeping like it was. I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. It's a default thing for guys like Jose, but I'm more about Jenner with his bad finishing, and he has enough time, yes, in this one, but get it too fast, and 2-1 for Jose SG and 3 points for Jose.
I was so impressed. I was so impressed that Jose predicted that Jenner is nothing to lose, and he will do his best. He will send all his players to get this point, to get this draw. But and he moved his flanks a little bit lower, just to keep this result in case if he saw that there is nothing. Then he scored already is just could be scored. He agreed with such result, but Jenner, how he find his position? But again, just maybe yes, not enough experience in such situation. Maybe he was a little bit nervous because final seconds of the game and he needs to score, and he just pushed away this ball, but too early. He could prepare better this shot.
Of course, it was enough time to make, like we saw before, many times, super cancel, and goalkeeper just he was moving, so wait half of a second, maybe second, and make shot after the super cancel. But yeah, such a big moment and a stressful moment, but great battle by Jenner, and just GG to Jose, to Jenner. Great game. Jenner was much better than he was before in the previous games, and big respect to Jenner. It was a great game against Bayern Munich player, so great for him. I think he can rewatch this game without shame, without something. Great one. And now Raf against Roma Zubrik. Oh, one more great group with Preka Marashki, who is the leader of this group. Mednasa with his only 3 points, Roma Zubrik with his 3 points, and Raf, as I remember, with 6 points. I will check it right now.
Looks like this is one of the most unpredictable groups. As we noticed before, just we can predict some of who can move forward, who will battle for the League of Hope. But in this group, pretty unusual. And as we see, Prikamrachki currently has 9 points, Raf has 6 points, Midnasa has 3 points, and Roma Zubrik has also 3 points. And this is the battle for Roma Zubrik to chase Raf and just leave behind Midnasa. Midnasa is
I just
currently
checked it,
in
and
not in the best shape. Yes, please.
yes, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Prikamarashki with 9 points, Raf with 6, and Roma with Mednasa with 3 points. So right now, Roma Zubrik he can win Raf and be equal with the 6 points. So great one for Roma Zubrik, and a big opportunity for him. And he is playing with his PSG, because Raf picked Bayern Munich, and Roma's second team PSG. Whoa, nice one with a stunning cross attempt.
Just in case if Roma wants to just to receive these 3 points, need to make something unusual and just monster
Yeah.
step to win Raf. But we can see
And
now
this
that this
one,
is the
step like
goal.
this. Like this, yes. Steps like Mbappe. Wow. Shot power. It was unusual to see this shot power by Mbappe, and great by Roma Zubrik to start against Raf. Alonso Grey Fox, he told to us his first two names after I asked him about the best players. He told Raf and Roxa. So Roma is playing against one of these guys, Italian professional players, and great one from Roma.
Just unpredictable result now. We can see from Roma's game, and also I just noticed that when Roma scored his goal, he raised hands, and I remembered, like the case that player when he scoring his previous football team, he is not celebrating, and Roma looks like
Uh,
made the same.
yeah.
And of
Oof,
course,
Roma, nice interception
good
with Marquinhos.
cold shower for Raf, this
Yeah,
result.
yeah, of course he was not expecting this, but Roma, important note that Roma, he has only 3 points, but he was playing well in every of these games. He won Medna in his first game. After it, he lost to Raf, but 1-0 as I remember. And Roma lost to Prikamarachki, but he was playing well. So it was no bad games for Roma. It was just an accident that he is with only 3 points because 6 points for Roma will be more fair because we can remember this game when he made 10 shots and he conceded after first shot. So
Yes, yes, maybe for now, just fortune will smile to him, and he will get the win, especially versus
yeah,
such skilled and amazing player as Raf. That would be the best, just the great win for him, and of course the big shock for Raf. And he's chasing for another 3 points to get 9 points in total, and looks like Roma now is the favorite who can win this game.
yeah, Roma, he just had some bad luck in the previous games and it's not just the words, it was a true. You can just rewatch these games and you will be shocked. It was 2 games in a row. After this, Mbappe, oh, nice, smart fake shot attempt, but he won a corner kick, and it was straight 2 games in a row by Roma and Mednasa. Both of them, they just lost 1-0, but it was totally domination by these two guys. And Marquinhos now, okay, easy for Sommer this one. Not enough power in these shots. It was too long distance for this header. And Ramos with a lofted to Messi. Oof, half just so accuracy by Ramos. And see, Danilo Pereira instantly intercepted it, and Roma with his great interceptions. And it looks like you're right, he's controlling this game, not Raf.
I'm just wondering, maybe it's rough plan. I don't know, but uh, maybe
No.
he's keeping the fitness of his players until the end of the second half. I don't know, but how dominant Roma Zubrik looks. If I would just
Mhm.
mm, if I would just push away the cameras, I would say that Rafa on the right side currently, but no,
Yeah.
Roma is just showing amazing game style, and everything is wonderful made by him. Good job.
Hmm. And in the defense as well. Oh, Verratti tackled it great. Pereira, but Neymar still with the ball and stunning shot. Oh, just over the bar, but Zomer was outplayed by this one. It's uncatchable. Just of course he can parry it, but uncatchable shot to the Roma with these power shots by Mbappe and now with Neymar. Looks like Roma just loves to shoot with this type of shots, with these rockets, with these sweet bullets. And cross to
Oh.
Messi. Wasn't offside, I think. I think it was, or yeah, it was a little offside with his head. Just Messi's head was above De Ligt's shoulder, and that's why it was a whistle. But see, again, PSG with the ball. Verratti to Hakimi, outside pass, Cancelo. Okay, now Cancelo just closed Neymar and won in this one. But Danilo Pereira, again, interception. Roma is so great with this reading of passing lanes. Neymar back to Soler. Soler lofted to Neymar. Neymar lofted to Mbappe. Mbappe, wow,
Why?
potentially one of the best goals of the tournament can be after this build up. Did you saw it? Wow. Oh.
Oh, this is the present. This is the present for Roma, just to keep the intrigue in this game.
And
Wow. I know I don't have words to describe how to miss in such positions. Maybe uh, Roma can write a book. How is this possible? I don't know, but wow. Roma. So after the
Ooh,
first half, Roma has four shots and two shots on target, and Raf don't have any shots yet. Wow, how this possible? What we will see in the second half? And Roma, as I told before, make the present for Raf just to keep the intrigue. By leading only one goal, but he had amazing chance to score the second in the end of the first half.
yeah, so great goal, and he scored a great goal, and it was enough potential to double his lead. I don't know how he didn't score. I still don't know Mbappe from this distance. It was so easy, but no, and only one goal lead. But Roma in his new attack, this time Upamecano catched it. Few super cancels on his side of the pitch with Upamecano. Little bit risky by Raf, but right now Raf he needs to risk because second half he's still losing, and not only losing, he's playing worse than Roma Zubrik and Roma. The stunning cross attempt, not good enough. Messi just bumped by Upamecano, shoulder to shoulder, no chances for Messi. Maybe now Raf. He found Mane to Musiala, Tell. But no, too fast again, too fast. And Roma, he's ready with his defensive line. They're deep enough in a good positions, in a good passing lanes, and looks like Roma is ready not only to attack, but more important, Roma is ready to defense against Raf.
Yes, he's ready. He's ready for everything in this game, and of course, yes, Raf is ready to push even more harder. But all his attacks currently looks really weak, and he's just trying to find some space, just some positions, and maybe now
Oh,
tell.
and saved by Marquinhos. Just like a mirror we saw in the previous game, saved by Hernandez, now by Marquinhos. Wow. And Marquinhos, he was not even picked by Roma. Just
Yes,
like Alonso said, AI, only AI. It was no Roma, but saved by Marquinhos. And Raf can be, of course, he can be upset with this one, but it was his first moment, only first, so he needs to
only
push more
first.
and
This is
more to create
the
something.
correct words. Yes, in such situation.
Mhm. Yeah, only one
And
shot by Raf. And Roma, he has four shots, only two on target, but we can remember these off-target shots. One with Neymar and one with Mbappe. These two shots, it was so great shots, and one just above the bar. And with Mbappe, I still can't believe that Mbappe missed it because, of course, it's a football. Sometimes you can be unlucky. It's not a chess, but not like in this game. And after this build up, so great build up,
amazing build up, and
in this moment, Raf looks like he is lost already. But I,
I know why. Looks like Roma's Zubrik unluck that chased him in previous game just arrived to Raf's room currently, and he don't know what should I do. I have amazing team, maybe one of the best teams in equal stats. And he made these substitutions. I think this is the last hope for him, just to change something. But we see and no moments, and even when he have moments, still AI is helping Roma, everything on his side. How should he do? I don't know.
yeah, after this little break and the fresh player just came on the pitch, Goretzka came, Sam Sar just instead of right back, and Ekitike came as well. Yeah, Renato Sanchez for Roma, Mukiele. Still Messi on the pitch, Mbappe, but no more Neymar. And oof, Luca Hernandez, great one. Just in the second half, we can see more of these physical tackles by Bayern Munich players, not like standing tackle, just shoulder charges and all of it. And of course, PSG players they are not ready to bump with the shoulders against Bayern's defenders. It's no way that Mbappe or Messi that they can battle with Upamecano or Luca Hernandez. Unreal. And Raf is good with his tackles. Sar now oof, with a curl shot.
Ooh,
Wow, just unexpected from Sar from this fullback, and great decision by Raf. Neuer was Donnarumma was not ready as well, but he saved it with his great reflexes and positioning. Positioning was good. Donnarumma just came, and Upamecano didn't receive it. Sar maybe will be cross. No, just switching direction. But Renato Sanchez tackled it, and Messi. Oh, can he run from these guys from the lift from Luca Hernandez? Can he? He can,
Messi!
and
Oh,
oh, Messi missed. Oh,
another
of course, he was.
another epic miss by PSG players.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Of course, he was exhausted. Of course, by this run after this run, but this is a Messi, and it was enough space just to shoot on target. Oh, even a Messi on the equal stats in balanced mode, but Messi is a Messi. And like a ticket to Mbappe, can he? No, no, no. Zomer is the first guy, but Mukiele, stunning shot from this distance. Oh,
I would do the same in
Zomer,
such situation. I would tell you.
yeah. Zomer, he just was sitting like kid on the sand on the beach, but he was just playing at this grass. But
Oh,
he saved the shot.
I just can't believe that still 1-0 in such game. So many great moments, and maybe
Mane,
now finally.
Zvonarek,
Thank you.
and again, Roma unlucky with to concede like this just at the end of the game, and for Raf, of course, share points is not the worst
This
scenario,
is
but not
not
for Roma. And
against. Oh,
Ekitike! Luca Hernandez, he cleared it out. Roma now is but Danilo Pereira lost to Mane. Oh, and Zvonarek now. What is it? Just possibility for Raf to win this game. Coman double touch, but too fast decision, and Gravenberg was intercepted by Sanchez. But back to Gravenberg and Mane now. Oh, Marquinhos just came as
oh,
the last defender. He was the only one person between Donnarumma and Mane. Wow. It looks like last attack for Raf. Zvonarek, Sar, Zvonarek now, and the last clearance maybe of this game, or no whistle, no whistle. So Ekitike can run, no whistle. And only Upamecano between him and Messi. No, and 1-1.
epic game,
Oh,
epic result, and amazing score. Total score is so 1-1, 1-1, and
wow.
as I think we will have like, but not we, sorry, but I think that Mednasa versus Prikamarachki would be really interesting game, and I think Prikamarachki
Yeah.
will get another subscriber, plus one subscriber as Raf, because just Prikamarachki need to hold this leadership in his group and win him and make some opportunity for Raf to get more points and at least to be on the second place still.
Yes, and Roma, he did a big job for Midnasa because he just catched Raf. And right now, Midnasa can win Prikamarachki and be only 1 point under Raf. But of course, Roma Zubrik with this draw, he's okay, and he will still battle for the second place in this group and for the League of Champions. But this game was so good for him. He was playing for the win. He had many moments. He had the second moment with Mbappe. I just can't forget it. But again draw. So again, no 3 points, and of course he can be upset. And after this game, it's understandable. And now we're moving to the Group A. Ratina Nava against Arda Galasso. So for Arda, there's a chance to be on the second place, or for Ratina Nava to stay on it. Big game between Rati and Arda Galasso.
So this game would
And
be decisive for the first place, as I understand.
oh, I will check it right now.
Looks like yes. In case of Arda will win, that would be 9 points, and Rati will get the 10 points
So
in case of win.
yeah. So Mestre right now he's in the first place, but after this game, yeah, Arda Glassa can be with 9, Rati with 8 with 10 points, but Rati he has one more games than Arda Glassa and only 1 point more, and Mestre with his 3 games only and 7 points. So Ratina Nava right now he needs to win to continue his duel against Arda Galasso for the second place, because Mestre on little higher position. Clef by MV looks like he's outside of this battle for League of Champions with still no points after 4 games and only 6 at maximum. So yes, he has no chances to be in League of Champions. So only just brawl between these 3 guys. Rati Nanava, Mestre, and Arda Galassa. So, same by Rati against Arda. 5 defenders again, but different team. He was playing with the Napoli, with this Kvaratskhelia, Simeone, with these guys, and now he will try 5 defenders against Arda Galassa with the Bayern Munich.
Yes, he will try to do his best now from another team, and I just saw that yes, already 5 players in the championship still didn't get any points in this championship, and we will see now how it will go between the game of Rati and Arda. We saw that Rati tried to push, but anyway, Arda made the good interception and now trying to find the space to create his attack. Seems like everything is well blocked by Rati and Sancho. Not bad to Bruno Fernandes. No,
Yeah, I'm again expecting just many attacks by Arda and some textbook defensive plays by Ratina Nava, by Geovamo. You can call him as you wish, guys. Mane won this one to tell, and that's the end of this attack. And now Arda, maybe Arda, he has already has this experience against Ratina Nava, and I think right now uh, he will just slow down his gameplay because he has this important experience in the previous game, and I'm expecting gameplay like this, like in this build up uh, by Arda in this 90 minutes. Oh,
wow,
what a save by Rashford!
great.
Instantly double touch and back heel to and Sancho now. Oh, what is it? Just fast of great build ups like Roma Zubrik did in the previous, and now Arda. What a build up! It looks like maybe just my angle of view, but it looks like after this update, Konami forced players to think more with the and use more IQ. I mean football IQ, and create these build-ups, not only spam short passes. Beautiful build-up by Arda Galassa. Beautiful. It was saved by Rashford. It was backheel passes, and only Sancho ruined it with his finishing.
Such great back heel and now great position. No,
Oh,
Rati,
manual
what a chance!
goalkeeping! Ooh, such a skillful game. Only 18 minutes left, and we already saw. And Sancho, one on one.
Sancho.
Sancho, can you? Oh no, Ronaldo double
No, he can't.
touch.
He can't.
I mean, Neymar double touch and lofted to Bruno. Wow, he found Bruno, but no. Oh,
I
wow.
just I just so impressed when uh, Arda decided to wait for his teammates and not to
Yeah.
try something to do by Sancho, but okay. Wow, Musiala, it's time to score. And Musiala, please,
Hey,
no, no.
oh. Whew, better by Arda and by Ratinanawa, because in the first game we saw like one or maybe two shots, and Arda won on this added time. But now this different game. Yes, Rati with the five defenders, but this looks so different. And Rati, he's better in attack. Arda, he's better in these build-ups against five defenders. But Sancho, maybe the second moment, it was not Sancho's fail, but first one and his shot. Oh,
Come
oh,
on,
David De
no.
Gea, nutmeg tell, but it was. Oh, it was an accident, of course. Oh, Arda Glass with his move. Davis will be across. No, he did this elastico and he still
Yes,
cross.
wow.
Oh, just is it Alfonso Davis or Ronaldinho? I don't know this move. Rashford, bad
Oh,
pass. Now tell, but good for Man United that he was closed by Varane, and nothing is special in this attack. But still, Bayern Munich see how many back heels and fast passes by Ratti in this one. He has more. Of course, for Ratti, in this game, 3 points is more important than it was before in the previous one, because after this game, Ratti will be the guy with 5 games, and it will be only one game for him. So he needs this win right now against Arda Galasa. Big challenge and difficult challenge.
very difficult challenge, and I would say that this is the big challenge for both of players. Because I wouldn't just be impressed if any of them will score. Both of them just
Yeah,
deserve to score finally their first goal. We expected this almost 4 times, I think, in these 30 minutes. In case if we would say that we will watch. We will watch the game Gate versus Goikan, we will already saw goals, and maybe these
yeah,
players should just call them. Especially Arda can contact El Matador. Oh, sorry. Yes, of course, El Matador, but we're speaking about another game. So yes, and just ask them how to make such a great finishing, because so many back heels. They're so clever, so many, but still no, this final, this finishing, this clear finishing.
yeah. And now Fred, see potential in this counter. Can Sancho? No, no, no. Alfonso Davis, this guy is so fast to fail in this type of defensive plays. So he easily pass it back to Neuer, and now Ratina Nava. He has enough players in attack, but looks like Varane will catch it again. Yes, back to David De Gea. Maybe just clear it and no whistle. And still no whistle. Kimmich to Gravenberg. No, no. Ref stopped it, and we're going to the second half without any goals. But as you told, yeah, this game is on fire, and Rati, he had enough moments, and Arda Glasa, he had as well. So just I have no idea who can score first one. Oh, Arda still trying with these double touches. Many of them, like Jose, did 2 games before, and now see Gravenberg, he's alone. What will be maybe and double touch shot he
No,
has saved. No, 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 not enough finishing, not enough curl. I don't know, maybe not enough shot power, but for David De Gea, this one was too easy, and he saved it with enough gap, as you saw. It was nothing special for De Gea. In this one, oh, and Neuer made a mistake. Arda Galassa made a mistake. Oh, I think I sorry, Nanava made a mistake. And Mane
I will
now.
be so impressed in case if it will end as draw, but not now.
Oh,
Another moment.
but the second
How many
wave will
moments should be
come. Joe
created?
Cancelo. Again, dispossessed, and Joao Cancelo, he's still running to the defense. He's still not in his position. Bruno, outside pass to Sancho. Maybe now Sancho finally. No, still not enough for Sancho. Oh, oh, Bisaka. Was it necessary? I think yes. This acrobatic clearance.
Just to impress scout in case if they're chasing him. That
But
was
for
necessary.
real, Bisaka, when he was playing for Crystal Palace, he was doing things like this in real life. I was watching Crystal Palace games when it was Za, Bisaka, Benteke, all these guys, and yeah, Bisaka is a guy who can make something like this, but not now in Man United. Sancho again, he's alone again. Back to Fred. Maybe Fred will show this former Shakhtar Donetsk player. No.
Goal times reminded from Shakhtar Donetsk. And we just need to maybe make some substitutions. I think that Arda is waiting
Oh
for
yeah.
this. Ooh,
Oh, again. Falling down pass back to David De Gea.
looks like we saw all the ways of
Oh,
sliding, fallings.
Ratina Nava did a great job in his high press on Arda's side of the pitch. He's pressing him, and for Arda, of course, it's uncomfortable for Arda. He's still battling with this. No goals. Looks like the first game in case of result, but such a different gameplay from both of these guys. And Fred back to Rashford. No, again, good defense by Rati. Man, he's so fresh. He outrun Bisaka? Oh, such a
Oh,
bad pass, and still no ball out of the pitch, and no moment to make subs.
just Rati is pushing more now, and I can say that maybe it's only because of no substitutions and another. Wow, I
Oh,
see the
again.
goal in this game. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, Arda
Oh yeah,
finally
again,
also.
great build up. But now Marcel did this assist, clean assist to Rashford. He didn't fail like Mane did few times before for Ratina Nava, and Marcel did a great pass, and we just instantly switch off formation, and big tribute to Janeir with this one. And now we can see four attackers: Gnabry, Sane, Tel, Mane. But I think Choupo-Moting will come because so exhausted Tel. It's no way to play with this Tel. Or
Ah, yes, of
Tel will
course.
stay. Mm,
Looks like yes or no?
no,
No, no, of course not.
no. Okay, so fully changed offensive line. Only Mane stayed, and okay, Musiala. Two guys will stay, and now three defenders only. I hope that Ratina Navas he can adapt to this one because he was playing with the five defenders, now only three at the back, and it can be a little challenge for him just to adapt fast against guy like Arda Glasso. And we see these gaps instantly. No defender or not enough guys in defensive line, and Ericsson came with the good passes, good shots, but the lift. And Gnabry, nice fake turnaround, Gnabry to
Big question, big
Musiala.
question.
Musiala to Sane,
Ooh,
and Sane with the first time shot. He was not waiting. Oh, he just did his shot and equal again. Equal. Maybe. Oh, will Ratinanava just switch back, just maybe for four defenders, or will he stay with this one? But again, great one. See, oh, so he didn't pass. He didn't this fake shot or double touch, just pure first time shot and great one. Yes, Ratinanava, he will play with this formation until the end.
yes, yes. He needs to keep this formation. The main question was about adaptation for three
Mm,
defenders, but We can
And
see how
see how he
fast.
adapted. Oh, Lisandro Martinez blocked it. Oh, but he's
Good,
playing
good
on the full
moments.
blue.
Maybe for now, but
Nabi? No,
that's okay.
no.
Three players already waited for his cross, so didn't affect. Oh yes, we see that still
Bissaka.
full blue.
Bad clearance by Bissaka. Yeah, full blue, but with this formation, they will attack anyway, and full blue, it just helps to defense because these guys just coming from attack to defensive line, and always they will help you in defense. Great. Lofted.
Oh,
Oh, Gnabry just header, header attempt to assist, and Sane was ready to this pass, and first time shot again by Sane, but no goal.
so
And
we can say that Arda's last attack. Oh,
no, it will be for
or
Rati if Mane can win. Mane won. Mane won against Varan. And Musiala, offside or no? Looks like no. Oh,
yes.
yes, yes. And yeah, 1-1 between these guys. So I think it's better for Arda Golasso or no.
Or Arda.
Last one.
Pass. Yes, he's seen him. Zabitzer. Oh, ho,
Oh,
ho,
oh,
ho, what a
he's
dance. Winning
dancing.
dance.
He won again like it was in the previous one. Just the same story, the
Ooh,
same. Same for Arda Golasso. Wow. Oh, it looks like a ticket to League of Champions because right now 4 games and nine points for Arda Golasso. And Ratina now only with the 7 points. See, he saved it, but Eriksen, the second attempt. David De Gea saved. Shot from Zabitzer, but oh, what a big moment for Arda Golasso.
amazing.
Wow.
Amazing. Everybody just waiting for a final whistle just to go, finally, to to move to the next match. And maybe Rati is already also waiting until the end to just relax a little. And only Arda knows that only final whistle. This is the end of the game, and need to push until the end. And wow, just I was impressed about how Rati quickly scored goal from his side after conceded goal from Arda, and Arda makes something unbelievable at all.
Yeah, and now it's too hard for Rati just to stay competitive in for this ticket to League of Champions. And the next game, guys, next game, LB Games against Dominator. Of course, Dominator will try to answer LB Games after this 1-0 lead, and after LB Games words that he can dance with everyone like he told us. And of course, he won in Dominator 1-0. He didn't concede any goals, but now new attempt for Eliminator just to show LB Games that he's esports player. He's from Arsenal FC, and he will show LB Games his class.
I think he tried to show this also in his previous game, but not everything went well, and LB Games showed clever defending after his scored goal. Very real good potential for LB Games in his game shown, and high skill, and of course, I would say that I want to call Arda and just subscribe for his dancing courses because that was amazing. Real emotions only in this championship. Guys, please stay tuned and you will see more interesting content such as this. And of course, waiting for LB Games. What he will imagine this day, how to win such a powerful player as in Dominator, just to reconfirm that he is more dangerous than in Dominator in this group?
Yeah, and for me, just interesting. Will LB again play with this young striker? Yes, he will with Mania Melli again. I just checked, I checked after this game his skills, and if I remember well, only one or maybe two skills. So he's so skill-less guy in comparing of Rebic, Ibra, Origi, Giroud, Catlare, Messias, all of them. But for some reason, LB Games is comfortable with Mania Melli. Wow, for me, strange decision, and I think not only for me because we saw this guy only in LB Games squad.
I don't know. Maybe this is the tactic um, not to lose stamina from the player in the second half
No, 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 no,
to get
no.
better substitution. But yes, pretty interesting tactic from the LB games. But it makes result. It makes the points. So we cannot judge such decisions.
Yeah, and you know that the Milan squad you can just place two squads with this depth, and you can find strikers for every play style: fast, slow, with passing ability, with shot power abilities. Every type of striker with a balance. Rafa Leao, I just forgot about this one. Oof, so many guys. Now Indo in his first great build up, but no, tackled easily by LB Games, and LB is playing with Leao duo, Leao Maniamelli, so no Giro, no Ibra, no Rebic, no Origi, but he did it in the previous time. It was Origi and Rebic off the bench, and two super subs. It's a great option.
Yes, for sure. It will work in the second
Oh,
half and first shot attempt by LB Games.
yeah,
He
but
is
was
looking
tackled
really
just
well
before.
against Dominator. Looks pretty competitive in this game, and we can say that game is pretty equal. Even LB Games has a little bit more moments currently than in Dominator, and we
Yeah,
are
we can
expecting
notice it.
for the answer.
But Indo in his new build-up, Rashford, he's alone. Oh, it was enough time to shoot, but maybe too much distance for Rashford, and that's why he was trying to find his teammate. But teammate was behind the Milan's defenders, and wow, I just watched it. LB, he's extra concentrated.
Sure, sure. Versus, especially versus in Dominator, we remember her emotions when he started to play first game versus Indominator, and his just delight that he won. And also in
Yeah,
the interview,
yeah,
he told us how important win it was just to improve for himself, just to show for him and for others that he is very good player and he can compete even with such strong players against him.
yeah, yeah. He proves it totally in Dream Team, right? Right now, he proves it on the tournament, and no whistle, clean tackle in dangerous zone. Bruno again tackled. Messias just came to defense. Maniamelli lost his duel. Luke Shaw to Sancho. Sancho with the Rashford. And again, in a good timing. Again, no weight by all big games. Just aggressive tackles. Great one. No scaring his defensive plays. And now Brahim Diaz. Good pass with his chest. Brahim Diaz on the flank. He's just turned around, but no, Bisaka was waiting for him like an assassin. He was just silently waiting for this turnaround and tackled it. Bisaka, one of the best defensive fullbacks in this mod. If you just if you don't want your fullback to join to attacks, Bisaka may be the best choice on the equal
Oh, no
mod.
penalty.
Oh, look, show no penalty. We just was talking about this one about refs today. Oh, and like this.
I just couldn't imagine the reason why it's not the fall
Yeah,
and
I don't know.
real strange moment. And LB Games, I think, was also impressed by this decision of the referee. And Indominator has a chance to another chance to make the score for him, for his side. He still didn't concede any, and
Oh,
received the fall,
bad
but
bad
not
tackle will
such
be yellow card.
dangerous. But anyway,
Was it enough aggressive to give a yellow card? Looks like no, no. This foul on Anthony was just a common foul, nothing special. Maguire catched it to McTominay. Well, we're just around ending of the first half and nothing, still no moments. And this game is totally battle of midfield and of these build-ups. Both players are not playing too fast, no rush, just trying to create a build-up, and so concentrated, both of them, Indo and LB. So that's why we can see this type of game. No goals, and it's more important, no moments.
maybe one of the maybe one of the most
Oh, and no
silent
shots.
game of today's day. Just no chances, no shots, only the moments creation, but far away from the box, made by just made by LB Games, but
Yeah, but
still,
yeah, just I mean, it looks like in Dominator he's trying to play with the ball more than LB, 60% of possession, but it's still not enough to make something extra and surprise LB. Looks like he's ready for every type of attack, and now LB in his one. Oh, he's not rushing. Back to Tonali. Tonali and the header to
oh
Origi.
no,
Origi!
yes,
Oh, goal of the day!
ooh,
And finally, emotions. Finally. Wow,
oh,
such a big goal by LB Games. Don't skip it, please, Indo. Tonali, see,
ooh.
just. Oh! Messias back to Origi, and Origi just first time shot. And you was right, Pavlo. He just came off the bench with the super sub option instead of Maniamelli and score instantly. So it was a great prediction, pure prediction. Wow. And goal of the day, I think goal of the day 100%. This this back pass to Tonali, it looks unusual. Then Tonali lofted back to Messias, and Messias with a header assist to Origi with the left foot, first time shot, one bar to another, and I don't know, such a big goal for LB against Indo.
I also thought that this pass back to Tonali could be just a wasted moment, another wasted moment. But that's played real clever, and oh, so many emotions currently. Just I remembered Balotelli when he scored to Germany, like he's standing, and LB Games did the same, like he celebrated the same way versus Indominator, and wonderful goal, wonderful positioning, wonderful pass, everything just looked as it was, and deserved shot, just goal, deserved shot, goal in such moment. Let's just watch how Indominator will do in this situation when
Mm-hmm.
he's
Yeah,
losing again 0-1 versus
yeah,
LB
yeah.
game.
Great.
And
No, I'm just excited to watch this one as well because in first game it was nothing. Yeah, after he was just yeah, it was an
totally
extra
nothing.
press on LB, but LB just did a great defense without any problems. So maybe now Indo can just make something fresh for him and for his attack, because he was great with his Sancho in the first two games against Migusta, against Cesar when Cesar was playing, but against LB it's not working, and LB now, oof, Bisaka, Messias back to Diaz, Diaz double touch and stunning shot by Diaz,
Ooh.
blocked by Maguire, but oof, Maguire is so big model, it's easy for him to block with this patch, of course. And
And
Bisaka
the
now,
Dominator also moved goalkeeper just to show that he is
yeah.
totally ready for this shot. So maybe only the trajectory of the ball again could affect. And wow, wow,
Oh,
great defending by LB Games. Not just final moment. Striker was ready to shot. And
oh,
look
Sancho
at this,
was attempt
two moments in a
to make an
row.
assist. Yeah.
Mm. Good steal, good steal. Two steals in a row made by LB Games, and
Oh, Anthony involved from the flank, back to Sancho. Can Sancho finally
too
maybe
late.
make a shot? No, no, still no shot. Mm. Looks like in Dominator he trusts his Sancho so much, but Sancho didn't respond to in Dominator still, and maybe he'll make his goal, his assist later, but at this minute, still nothing special. And McTominay is so tired, and Anthony, see, he will cut this angle, yes, of course. And Anthony now lofted to Sancho,
Oh,
she's a
too
fall
far.
down, but bad pass from Anthony. Of course, it was an awful pass. No ways that Sancho can catch it. No one can. Maybe Peter Crouch can, but not Sancho. Bisaka to Casemiro. Looks completely like the first game when LB was leading and the Dominator was trying and trying to make something, but it was not enough.
I
Now
would say
McTominay, he
yes. That totally same situation when in
oh,
Dominator has real good moments, but still it's not enough. Not enough
mhm.
to score LB Games. Mm.
Oh, what a manual interception by LB! Just good old manual interception with a sliding tackle button. Well, LB, he's surprising me more and more with his level of play. He improved so much.
Main mission to keep the score or even score the second.
Oh, and
This is
emotions,
the end.
pure emotions. Yes, and now it's completely different. LB completely in his first game, we didn't see this type of emotions. Great LB, great.
Ooh, yes, and not just LB Games currently make the good chance to promote uh, for League of Champions, as I remember
Oh yes,
correctly.
he is. He's the leader of his group at this time. He's the leader. He's on the first
Oh,
place.
he
He will
he
win
was,
Indo.
and now he keeps the first place. Yes, and in Dominator, yes, has
Yes.
also 6 points, and great, great. And just in Dominator showed us that
Oh, thank you.
if you have enough fighting spirit, you have enough skill, you can beat everyone. Everyone just need to believe in yourself, in your power, and
Wow.
wow, good, real good. Only wow
Oh,
I can say
LB.
currently.
LB is about to win two games in a row against Indo, guys, without conceding any goal. 1-0 and now 2-0. Will Indo answer him at least with one goal? Will receive an answer in the closest minutes, but I'm not expecting goals because looks like LB is on fire and he will go for his another goal.
By
Benacer,
the way,
see back
this
to
could be
Liao.
unusual, also unusual achievement that to win in Dominator without conceded goals. This could be also, but what we can see now, this is the penalty. Oh, no, no, no. This is just free kick. And final chance for Indominator. Sancho, no, no, this is the end. Final whistle, and LB Games wins 2 games in a row versus Indominator with no conceded goals. Not many players can uh, remember such situation or such moments when you are winning such high level player without conceded goals. Amazing, amazing game.
Yeah, I'm just shocked as well. And in the minute racing too, he's surprised with LB's level at this moment. And now LB Games, he's the leader of the group. Congrats to him, and Indo, he will be stronger in the next games, of course. And upcoming game, Budproche against Mukahit 21. Budproche still without points, and Mukahit with 4 points, as I remember. So this will be just an important game for Budproche and, of course, for Mukahit to make his position better against Oil and EC O'Neill.
We can say that Будь проще needs needs to win to show something unusual for him, just something very special to get finally his first points in this tournament. As we told you before, like 5 players only in uh, in this championship still didn't receive any points. It's Klept, Dgarevsky, Joey Zamalkawi, Ahmed Sosa, and Budproche. And Budproche needs to win ASAP, and no time to waste his moments. We see that Будь проще got Inter Milan and Bayern Munich. We didn't see Inter Milan for a long time, only by Будь проще, and hope it will help him to get another to get another result. He just his game, his previous game when he
I
conceded
just,
7 goals was one of the biggest lose in our tournament. But
but big,
yes,
big
please.
decision for Vitali. He came back to Inter and to his old formation. Chalhanoglu will play from the start like he was playing in the Ukrainian qualifications. And I was expecting Inter in this one because Vitali was so comfortable with this team, but we didn't see Inter in his first 2 games. But now Inter against Bayern Munich. Of course, it's okay that Mukahit can pick Bayern, comfortable for him. But I think more important for Vitali to play with Inter.
I was impressed. I was impressed to see Inter again also. But hope that it will work now and internet connection will not prevent this time to show the better result, and hope that everything will go well in this game. Of course, good luck for both of players. You can see now, so Lautaro, Lukaku, and Çalhanoğlu will try to go through defending line of
Yeah,
Bayern
and
Munich.
Lukaku as a right wing, yes, not as a left wing. So it's more for crosses and the outside type of shots with outside side of his foot. So for me, it looks a little bit strange. For example, we can usually see Çalhanoğlu on the left side for his shots, for his curl shots, but for Vitali, he will play as a right wing. Maybe for the crosses to Lukaku, Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez, he has good jumping, and maybe maybe first time we can see Inter on this championship, or was it before? I
Mm.
remember Roma, Arsenal, Atalanta, Monaco, but I can't remember Inter.
We remember Inter only by the control of Budproshi, as I remember also, but very specific team. I don't know why it's not so popular as any other. Like not bad team, not the best of course, but one. Not bad, not bad. And Mukahit, the main question about Mukahit. Will he prepare so much as Budproshi? Because I'm sure that Budproshi is just he needs to get these first points, and he will do his best in this game to score as much as possible to get the chance at least to compete for League of Hope in this group. And Kimi Htumani! Ooh,
Wow.
bad news
Instantly,
for
instantly.
Budproshi.
Mm, bad start for Budprosh. Yeah. A simple goal. Just Kimmich to man and this type of shot. Uncontrollable if you didn't pick your goalkeeper manually. Of course, you can't control it like this, but yeah, as you told, bad start for Vitali. Now tell. Oh, see how many space and Sane now. He's like one on one and which decision? Oh, Handanovic. He was picked by Vitali and Vitali cut at this angle. Oof. Okay, he was controlling it. He was trying to control, but Vitali need to know that second in a row, and Sane was about to double Mukahit's lead, so Vitali needs to be careful now. And one more Sane now, duel against Darmian. Can Darmian? No, no, not like this. It was a clean foul, and we have a whistle. Sane, of course, not.
Not bad position for cross.
Yeah, not danger position, but it's okay just to continue your build up. And Svonarek now to tell back heel. Oh, and Sane he tackled it to Mane and a second goal.
Oh,
Oh,
no
too
fall.
fast. No, yeah, no, don't foul. Of course, no foul because you can see how clean it was right now. Just in the ball,
Ah,
no
yes,
questions to
yes, I
Sane
see.
and Mane with the second goal. Only 20 minutes left and two goals already. Oh, bad for Budproshi.
We see that Budproshi understands how difficult situation is, and the main question: will he fight until the end, until the final minute, or just he's experiencing another problem? That's why not go everything goes according to his plan, and good chance for Mukahit.
Yes.
Hope to see
No,
to see the battle for Budproshi, not just to give up. Only 20 minutes, everything could happen.
Barella with a left-footed
Ooh.
shot. Nice shot by Barella. He was involved on such a high position, but again, left-footed attempt by Barella. I can notice that it was enough luck for him just to make it shot this dangerous because Barella not the best guy to shoot from this distance, even without stunning shot. So I just think Vitali needs to involve Chalhanoglu more, maybe 1-2 plays with Mkhitaryan and create some open spaces for Lukaku, for Martinez runs. So at this minute, it looks not so good for him in attack. In defense, of course, but right now we're discussing about attack, and maybe it's a little unusual to play with Lukaku from time to time because Lukaku has this strange and rare play style, fox in the box, and he's not playing like target man, he's not playing like goal poacher, he's playing like fox in the box and something extra. But now we see Lukaku and enough time to make a shot. No,
Oh
no, no.
no.
Goretzka came. just before the shot. Of course, it was with the right foot, and it was not enough time for Lukaku to just change this angle and shoot with his left foot. But anyway, it was danger one, and even with the right foot, it was okay just to make the shot. And now Chelhanoglu, he won against Luka Hernandez. Oh, and Mkhitaryan intercepted by Goretzka, but still with the ball to Lukaku. Lukaku nutmeg Kimmich,
I
and
think that only Barella's that long shot, could morally just boost
mm,
Vitaly.
yeah,
That was real good moment, but 2-0, and we're about to end of the first half. He needs to score. Ideally, would be to score in the end of the first half, just to get
yeah, but
some more moral boost, but no chances.
last attack for Muka hit. Oh, Zvonarek shot was just blocked by defender and whistle. Mm, only one moment for Vitali in this half, and totally Mukahit was dominating most of this half, like 70% of this half, and now he's going to the second. Just for me, big question: which type of game we will see soon? This battle for goal difference, or Vitalis will make this one competition, and can he make some press on Muchahit? Maybe like this, and now Lukaku, enough
Yes,
space to
he
make
can,
cheap
and he
shot.
do this.
And
Yes.
a cheap shot by Lukaku, yes. We can see a replay. Skriniar, just Çalhanoğlu made an assist, and Lukaku scored this one. Just easy and simple build up and fast. Skriniar to Çalhanoğlu to Lukaku, and Lukaku with a cheap shot and well timed. And we see, oh, interesting pick by Muchahit. No Zomer, no Neuer, Ulrich. Hmm.
Mm, just they don't have this moral change according to their how did they play in real life. Just Ulrich, real interesting change, just decision to pick, and very interesting to see his talents, why he's so special and better than Zomer and Neuer. And of course, I'm glad to see that Butrosha scored his first goal and trying to score his second one, but it would be not so easy, not so easy. We saw already how many moments he created his first goal, and hope that second could be much
And
easier. And
Vitali
this is
with
the
a
moment, yes,
second! And no offside, and Kuratolo, he
back in
just
the game.
came off the bench. Oh, totally back in the game, equalized it. Wow, what a cross! Çalhanoğlu, 2 assists in a row. And now it was my turn to make a good prediction. I just told that Vitali need to involve Çalhanoğlu more, and he did it with 2 assists, but it was Carboni, not Kuratolo. Sorry, maybe Kuratolo will come now. Or Korea, and Kuratolo as well. So, 4 subs already Vitali did. One in the halftime, and now 3 more for Vitali. Oof. Maybe it was a mistake to sub Chelhanoglu, and Korea will come. Of course, Korea is a great guy, not the equal stats, with a double touch, with good stats. But Chelhanoglu, he just did these 2 magic assists. Even second one was so great assist.
Çalhanoğlu, yes, they really did well, and maybe it would be reasonable to leave him until the end of the game. Uh, real good player, and his crosses was decisive. But how many? 30 minutes. 30 minutes remaining. Ooh, no goal. What a present to Butrosha.
Yeah, and now Darmian will start his attack, but big present. think Vitali was not expecting this type of luck. But Gagliardini switching to Korea. Dumfries was trying back to Korea, but Dzeko somehow with the ball now and no offside. I think what a bad pass.
Oh,
Oh, Gagliardini did it so bad, and Ulrich, oh, dangerous play. Mukahit, he's not happy with this one. Vitali is not happy. Guys is totally unhappy with this gameplay. Now Dzeko. No, again, no, no, no. After Vitali scored the second goal, many mistakes in his attack, but great comeback. And oh, double touch, so clean by Mane. Well timed. Now Goretzka. Ooh, great pass. Musiala turned around and no problems. And Mane, Darmian did this big play. And tell now. Oh, Darmian is playing so
oh,
big role in Vitali's squad, like in the real life. Just, I think it was a surprise for Inter fans as well that Darmian is good in this season. He's playing big role in Inter and big role in Vitali's Inter right now. Darmian with his so important interceptions. And Korea was he didn't believe Dzeko in his run, so he just was still waiting for another teammate. And now Brozovic intercepted by Mane. Mane tell, but he's alone. And Skriniar did it clean without corner and Mujahid. He's so unhappy with it. Yeah,
without
it looks
corner and
strange.
even without fall, like,
Oh, and one more sub for Vitali. And yes or no? No, no. He did his all five, so Mujahid now, who will come, Gravenberg instead of Kimmich. Mhm. And maybe more,
we see
or
uh, defense
and Daily
accent.
Blind. Mhm.
So
So
maybe
Daily Blind and Gravenberg, fresh midfielders now. But Vitali in the second half, just it was totally different gameplay by Inter squad in this first 15-20 minutes. They equalized, and now Vitali is trying to make this full comeback with his third goal, but still still trying, but Mukahit, oh, this guy will try to win, of course. Draw is not an option for him, and you can see Mukahit with this red attacking bar, offensive bar, and he will try to push to make this final minutes push. And now Skriniar lost to Mane, and Tell didn't catch this one, but Gravenberg fresh CMF now and the fresh DMF blind, so it can just make an effect on midfield battles, and Korea just strange first heavy touch, but Vitali still with the ball. Dzeko, Gagliardini, big potential in this one, but it wasn't offside. Yeah, oof. It looks like around 10 minutes until the end.
Mukahit currently has more moments, and looks like Будь Проще is more satisfied by this result than Mukahit, and Mukahit
Yeah.
also we saw his reactions in some situations that he totally dissatisfied.
Tell, oh, just dispossessed by Skriniar in the last moment, but great tackle by Skriniar. It was so important for his team to retake possession, but now Mane and now Brozovic maybe just clear it out. Yes, Curatolo to Carboni will be battle between Carboni and Blind, and Carboni lost it, but still Inter with the ball. Well, satisfying last minutes to watch. It's so great to watch game like this. Luca to Musiala. Mane again double touch. He's flying away, but his pass catched by Brozovic. And how many minutes? Oh, it's enough to make one or two attacks. Blind directly to Mane. No. Vitali read it. And Korea, you can see Carboni and maybe back to Jacko. It was a bad option. Pass back to Jacko. And Muka hit with last attack. And that's the end. Yeah.
Not bad, not bad game. And of course, this is the big jump for Budproche to receive his first points after almost after almost 3 games played already, and still without any points. Finally, final 1 point, but I think it's not enough. Yes, it's not so enough to. But he has still keep the chances to move to the another change, at least to League of Hope, and uh, and of course decisive game would be OC O'Neill versus Oral 123.
Yeah,
Everything
and we
would
have
be depend on this game.
last game for today between O'Neill and Oral guys, and just in a few moments we will see this game. But the previous one between Vitaly and Mukahidis, it was a pure game with possibility of all of these results. But it was a draw, logically for this game, for this type of gameplay.
Mm, as we can just summarize that Будь проще can play better than we saw in the previous game, the game before, and many of his tactics and his tryings are became true in the beginning of the second half. But anyway, only just 1 point received in the end, and I think that in case if Будь проще looks morally boosted to get back to goals, but for Mukahit, it's real disappointment, total disappointment to lead in 2 goals and then concede these 2 goals. Oh, big
Yeah,
disappointment.
Vitali was trying in the first half to create attempts like he likes to do, but it was too hard for him. Maybe Mukahid's defense, maybe Vitali's bad timings or ideas, but in the second half it was totally different. Vitali is so competitive, and that's why we saw this result. And of course, Mukahid is so unhappy with it, so upset. But I'm just proud of this game. That these two guys they was battling until the end for the win, and we saw this now little room problems between Orald and Eldritch, and we will be in this game, guys, in this last game for today. And for Eldritch O'Neill, it looks like a last chance to make a press on Orald on Mukahid in this just in this duel for a League of Champions ticket, because I just want to take a look on the groups and understand O'Neill's situation. It's Pavlo, we can hear you at this moment.
Oh, thanks. And
Yeah,
I
now
would
now it's
say
now
that
it's okay.
EC O'Neill on the third place currently with 3 points,
Uh-huh.
and Oral 1 2 3 with 7 points. And for EC O'Neill, it's very important to win this game as
Ooh.
Mukahit has 5 points. And
And after
if
this game, he has six. Yeah.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
no.
So
Sorry, no,
O'Neill or
sorry. Oh, Mukahit had 4 points, and now he has
uh-huh.
5 points.
And so for O'Neill, oh, great for O'Neill on this one. He can just make a little comeback in this group and be on the second place, as I understand, but with one game more than Mukahit, as I can remember.
That's correct. That's correct. Just
So,
uh, after this game, Mukahit versus Budprosh, they all the players has 3 points. But anyway, if EC O'Neill is pretending to get on the first place and still battle for the first place, he has only one mission to win World 1-3 and not let him to get 10 points in the end of this game. So
Yes.
big battle, and Mukahit would be also, I think, interested in EC O'Neill win.
Yeah, but this mission is so hard, like like all the missions in Metal Gear Solid and Alonso Gray Fox's favorite game. But Orel these days, this guy, he's totally in top 10, top 15, as you wish. But it's so hard to play against him. And O'Neill, not the best times for EC O'Neill right now. Not the best results in the tournaments, like maybe 1 maybe 2 years. It just started like maybe in PES 21 for O'Neill. Of course he's competitive, he's a good player, but right now you can't compare this O'Neill to O'Neill back in the days. Of course he can return to his level because new game, new patches, and all of it. But right now, in this pair, O'Neill against Orald, I'm expecting something special from Orald, not from O'Neill. Just these days.
Yeah, I totally agree with you that the level of gaming that we saw from Orald, this is amazing, and we can see also that the goal difference +8. He already scored 11 goals. This is on 3 goals less than Raja, and this is the second. And this the second streak between all the players in the championship. So we can say that a big quality, just high quality of this player is shown on this tournament, and I just can pretend that World will keep on winning his games in this group. He looks really unstoppable.
And we have still some problems with the room. O'Neill is trying to create, Orald is trying to create. I hope it will be okay and we will see this last game, guys. But now, can we take a look again on the groups table just to discuss about another groups? We have still a moment, and thank you. So I just want to discuss about guys who was not playing today. For example, this group with Desas, Roxa, Saif, and Ahmed Sosa. Okay, Ahmed Sosa without any points, but Pavlo, what do you think about Saif and Desas in case of what we saw already?
I would say yes. Roxa, just we're not discussing Roxa, I understand, but anyway, I just need to pay
Yeah,
tribute some to Roxa.
I'm just about this duel, Saif and Desas.
Yeah, Saif and Dezas. I think that Saif has a little bit more possibility to get to another round, but because Dezas, I don't know. It's like Russian roulette when you don't know what will happen with Dezas in the next game, and one game he wins, just loses, and you and see his total unluck. Another game you see that he finds his game, he knows how to score, and everything looks great. And after this game, you see totally Dezas. Another Dezas looks like he has a twin, and they
Yeah.
just switching each other and play one by one, and you don't understand how it's possible. So I would say one thing that uh, Saif is more stable player. That's why I think that he will be
Oh,
higher than Desas.
and maybe will be a big thing that Saif results against Roxa was better than Disas. Of course, Disas didn't play the second game, but I can just remember that Roxa won without any problems against Disas, and Saif, this guy was battling against Roxa, and he made a draw in their last game. And Roxa, this guy can be like this thing that we can use to compare these guys. And of course, Desas his way only to the League of Champions, but for Saif the same. And in any case, one of them will play in the League of Hope. That's why it's so hard to predict this duel, because Saif just guy who was playing in the ESEL one, many open qualifications, Konami tournaments, now ESEL number two, and Desas. We just didn't see many tournaments with this guy. I mean, international tournaments, but now from the open qualifiers, and he's on the main event, and we can see such a great shape by Desas.
Yes, in the last matches, I would say that he is pretty well, uh, but too many aspects that can influence on him during his game, and I would not say uh,
Oh,
which game
okay.
he will show exactly.
Just I just saw Saif in the chat. So Saif, what can you tell us about Desas? We will wait for your answer. I will read it. So can you just describe your game against Desas? What are you expecting? And now, guys, we have still little room problems. I hope it will be fixed, and finally we can see the game, but still not yet.
Great to see that such a good player as Saif joining us uh, to watch this translation, and of course, it's very interesting to know to know the comment about the opponents of our players, how they prepare for this game, and about their feeling. Of course, when you're participating in such tournament in such level of championship where the best players only participating, you just want to move to another stage from group stage, and also expecting to win the main prize. But of course,
Yeah.
we understand how difficult it could cost for you.
So it will be like we'll just describe you guys after the group stage. It will be 1 day off, and we will play League of Hope. Firstly, it will be 4 days of the League of Hope single elimination, best of three and best of five grand finals. And after 4 days of League of Hope, we will have 4 days of League of Champions, and it will be again 4 days, single elimination, best of three, and best of five in the grand finals. So it will be 8 days of playoffs, single elimination games, and I'm just excited about these games because no double elimination, just single elimination. Every game just at this knockout stage, like in real football. Oh, it will be such a great content between these guys. Of course, firstly League of Champions, and as a cherry of this tournament, League of Hope, and after League of Hope, this $2,000 League of Champions between these guys. I can only expect these pairs between first and second places, just all of them so competitive. For example, in the group Ardagala, Saratina Nava, and Mestre, for example, if all these guys and on the second place, it's so bad to meet them at the first stage in the playoffs, because just imagine to play against second place, and this second place is Arda Galasa, for example, or second place Saif Al Haker, or second place Roxa, just to imagine it, or second place Oral Mukahit. Wow, such a great person. It will be a good action. But I will ask you one time again. I asking you just as the first game day and now. What do you think? Who's the top five guys in case of gameplay? Maybe not top five. You can tell me just two or three maybe. But I mean not who will win, but just who do you think is more unusual player, the most unusual guys on this tournament? Just interesting to hear, because okay, I can tell you first. Maybe for me, maybe Goekan at this moment, and as the second, hmm, I don't know. Maybe you will tell, and I will think a little, because it's a difficult question for me too.
Uh, if we're telling about interesting,
Hmm.
like underdogs that just didn't participate in previous championship, and they just became extremely in this championship and going pretty well. I would say that big opening for me, just for me, that was master level. I understood that he is a good player, but
Of course.
I didn't expect such great level. Even
Hmm.
with Arda, Estrati, we saw just very good percentage of moments created, of quality of passes, I would say. So
Hmm.
yes, that was quite a good opening for me, and I would say LB games. I would say
Oh, you
LB
just
games.
steal my answer. Yeah, I think LB Games, Goekan, Jose SG, he's fantastic. He's playing so well. Mednasa in his few games, because it was two bad games and one good game by Medna. Um, and Roxa, maybe, because Roxa, this guy, is for me always a surprise to see how relaxed he is on the camera, and he's playing so well. Yes, sometimes he can sit in this esports position, but mostly he's playing in his position. So that's special players on the tournament. But of course, guys, you can name more of it maybe in Dominator as well. But I think we will see just new and something new by Indo, because he lost two games against LB, and for him, just it's unacceptable, because right now he's only with a 6 points of 12 possible points, and of course, he's upset with it, totally upset. And LB, this guy, I was talking to you about LB's emotions, and I was just shocked with his no emotional first game. But this game, oh, just two times mm, he stood up and was celebrating it, drinking water. Yeah, and great goal of the day was his Origi shot.
Yes, yes. No, just we saw this courage caught by LB games even after first goal, and we are moving to our final game of the day. EC O'Neill. EC O'Neill versus World 123. Will try to stop World, who is in great sharp currently. And of
Yeah,
course, we're waiting for
Monaco
amazing
against
game.
Milan. Oh, finally, we will see it, and the last thing that we want to see Oralt on the camera.
World also is ready, turned on his camera, all great, and we just waiting. How how EC O'Neill is planning to stop this machine? We can see that preparations made really fast. Just need some more time for one of the players, and looks like one of no, all good, all good. All cameras are moving, and we are waiting
Yeah,
for the
final. And O'Neill with his kickoff attempt, instantly intercepted by Milan. Now Brahim Diaz. Oku tackled it, no questions. And so aggressive one. Badu. Minamino to Badu. Badu back to Minamino. Some few of this 1-2 plays, but now little problems for Monaco's defense. No, it's okay. And Disasi just give it to Caio Enrique. Caio Enrique still in his run, but no. And Tonali, he's alone. Found Catelare. Catelare back to Tonali. Tonali to Leao. Still Leao with the ball. And loaded cross attempt.
Oh,
Brahim Diaz. Not the best shooter with his head. And that's why it was so inaccuracy and too wide. Of course, Newell was ready for it, but shot was bad as well.
mhm. Good start. Good start from both of the players. They exchanged a moment to each other, just to show how they're prepared for the beginning of this game, and of course, Orelt will get the chance now. Tonali has enough space to De Ketelaere. No,
Oh,
second chance was
O'Neill
real.
with nice looking and high potential counter attack, but so fast it was intercepted. But now we can see O'Neill in his attack closely to 1-on-1 or no, and missed
Oh,
it with this useless CMF again. It's so useless.
I don't just understand why he's still trying to use him
I don't know.
because
I don't
he
know.
is really bad, really bad.
O'Neill did a great job, great run by O'Neill, but this CMF. Oh, and Benacer now, Oreld. Oh, it was great counter attack, great idea by O'Neill. Like he's so fast, so great, and unlucky, just unlucky shot.
Anyway, it's the first moment, good moment created by C. O'Neill, and he will try to improve. And now, good moment, Minamino. Even if he will waste all his
See
stamina,
how
he
many
has.
options. A great
Oh,
pass, and O'Neill scored his first goal. Oh, Minamino did a great job.
oh.
Of course, Minamino. It was many options, but Minamino just and the oral. Oh, of course, O'Neill. He did the best one, and this pass was so great and great timing. Let's see one more time. Minamino was running, and yeah, perfect timing, perfect. Kalulu was
Mm,
just
This
no chance to
this is
intercept
pretty
this one.
unusual, by the way. How many stamina he wasted, and even after
Oh
that, he
yeah.
made such accurate pass. So yes, big tribute
Hmm.
to Minamino. So man of the moment, I would say.
Yeah, and great timing by O'Neill. That's why this guy we can still call him pro player. And now Oral, Leao to Rebic, Rebic back to Leao, and Bar just saved Monaco at this moment. Not Nubel, not defender, but the Bar and second wave Tonali. No, not against Kai Enrique and Ben Yedder. Ooh,
Ooh,
just long pass attempt. Badu, great acceleration. Badu to Minamino. Minamino, no, not like this. Or still with the ball. Can
come on,
Teo
no.
Hernandez catch him? No. Tonali to Liao? No.
Two good moments we saw already from EC O'Neill, and he doesn't want to stop, and nothing from Oral yet. Amazing and unpredictable game shown by EC O'Neill today, and hope that this result wouldn't be the end of this interesting game. And Tomori, everything will depend on Tomori. No, he kept the ball.
Oku won this one. And again, O'Neill in attack. Minamino was involved, but his teammates Just made a mistake with this pass, not back to Minamino, and Rebic, he was waiting. Okay, tackled well. Tonali to Leao and
Oh,
Rebic, he's alone! Fake shot! Instead of simple shot, he did this fake instead of shot, instead of super cancel. He did this fake shot animation. Maybe it wasn't necessary, but of course, Oral, he can feels it better than me or you, but it looks like it was enough space just to make a super cancel without this fake shot animation. And O'Neill, he's about to make a counter. No. Theo
I
Hernandez, he
just
will be
cannot
first.
understand why
Yes.
did it happen. If it because of but just maybe the player released the ball too far, or maybe of internet connection. But looks like it's not so necessary mistake. Pretty.
And Rebic
Rebi,
finally! Oh, yeah, Oral with his Rebic. Yeah, he's the best scorer in Oral, just in Oral for this competition. And Rebic again with his strike. In this first half, he was not waiting to the second half. But last word in this half for O'Neill. Minamino to Badu. No offside. Tomori on his back. Badu still with the ball, but Tomori in the press. And Minamino, wow, what a turnaround at Kier. Oof, Simon Kier, captain of this team, with a final interception in this half. Oh,
how
and
this try
second
good
half.
was, and how badly pass made.
Yeah, yeah. Kier was just standing and waiting on this passing lane, and now Brahim Diaz, a little bit cut, and no, controlled by Magasa. O'Neill, Badu, back to CMF, Ben Yedder now. Yes, back to Minamino. He's such open, wide open. But
Oh,
Theo Hernandez just came in a good time and tackled Minamino. Benacer, great pass to start his counter. And Orelt now in his high potential counter. Tonali, no. Ben Yedder, maybe no, no. Great defensive play by both of these guys. By Orelt, by O'Neill, of course, because so many good chances, so many high potential build-ups, but still no real moments after this goal by Orelt and Rebic. But so fast-paced gameplay at these minutes, just from one side to another, no center of the pitch.
I like the degree between these two players. Both of them pretending to score, and I just around to be sure that it will not end is draw. Both of them needs points, and maybe in the last minutes I would say that both of them, in case of draw, just can move all out of attack, because for both of them it's very important to win this game.
Yeah, I can predict as well that draw is not an option in this game. We will see more goals, I'm sure about it. And now Catalare to Diaz, maybe in the next, maybe now make some subs and pause the game. No, still okay. Maybe later. Benacer, great interception, and see how many space for Tonali. He found Rebic, Rebic back to Liao, but
Oh,
oh, Caio Enrique just read it well. And Liao, just a quick answer to Caio Enrique and Tonali. Oh, maybe it was unnecessary for Oku to make this clearance, but he did
totally
it,
unnecessary,
and
yes.
now corner kick for Milan, for Israel national team player. And a penalty!
Wow,
It will be a penalty for Orelt. Oh, unnecessary
referee
corner kick,
knows how to whistle the penalty.
and now unnecessary penalty kick. Moment of silence, guys. And Decatelare against Newell.
Left? No, in the middle. Ooh.
Oh, O'Neill. O'Neill just knew it and saved. Okay, great by O'Neill. Oko started
Mm,
this
not bad,
one.
not bad.
Oko, Oko with this unnecessary clearance, and after this corner
Unpredictable
kick,
penalty,
yeah,
unpredictable
yeah,
shot in the middle.
yeah. No Panenka, just low shot in the middle, but great by O'Neill. He didn't jump and he saved it. And he still saved his chances to win this one. And see, no offside, Badu. Kalulu and Kier is between him and Ben Yedder. Maybe lofted cross it will be. Low cross and
Oh,
Kier
ho, ho,
scored it by an
ho.
own goal. Oh, Kier was like a rocket. Guys, it's such a dangerous thing to run with your CB on a full speed. You need to catch this moment to slow down your player and try to catch this. But of course, it was not Oral's mistake. He was not expecting this type of Kier's defensive play. But Kier just from hero to zero, he did many, many great interceptions, tackles, and now own goal by Kier.
Smile of pain shown by Orald. He understands how difficult it would be to make the revenge for AC O'Neill in this game, and the big group of substitutions would be made just in case to try to s- to keep alive this game and try to score. And AC O'Neill, of course, in good shape today. He's making just playing one of the best matches maybe for his last three games. And it's really unusual to see how World you looks helpless.
Yeah, much better by O'Neill. He improved his game. We can totally tell that this is an improvement. And now World with Zor again.
Yeah.
Oh, now it was no mistake in his offensive play. It was no fake shot, no cancel, just simple shot, and goalkeeper was outplayed. Newell can't save this one, and the instant pause by O'Neill now. O'Neill is changing something. Maybe Oralt will show to us. Yes. And we can see Diata. He will play as wing for the Monaco squad. Oh, Monaco with only one shot on target but two goals because of this own goal. And Folland now, fresh Folland. He wants to find Eklish. He did it. Folland on the edge. Now Caio Enrique joined. Maybe cross. Yes, to Embolo, but Hernandez switched his position. But Magasa now. And
Oh,
offside! No offside! And Embolo.
no offside. Yes.
Oof. O'Neill scored with Embolo. Strange goal. Of course, it was few unexpected things and loose balls, but O'Neill again in his leading position and one goal gap. Maybe now he can hold it. And Dembolo now waiting for teammates. Found Eklish. No. Messias. Not like this. Fake shot with Camara. Embolo. Oh, Orld needs this ball. He needs few possessions. And Origi, can he? No, Newell just one touch clearance. Great decision not to make something bad in your defense. Diata is a guy who can catch the ball and dribble out just to fire some
Oh,
minutes. And
no. Too bad. Too bad.
maybe it was better option
McHugh.
just to burn some minutes with Diata and hold the ball, just run away from defender. But he did what he did,
Who
and
could know that back heel was so weak? Like
yeah.
in pretending that was the great idea, but when he tried to make it not so successful. But anyway, he's wasting his just wasting minutes anyway by these
Yeah.
tries of attacks. And oh
Oh,
yes, this
he was trying
uh-huh,
to
delayed
foul, but
fall.
no. Milan still with the ball. Yes, 3 minutes. Origi now with the
Origi.
left foot,
Haha.
and he scored such an important goal for Orelt. Oh, not to lose against O'Neill in this game. This. Mm, oh, I'm just shocked that O'Neill again conceded that it was only 3 minutes left and he conceded somehow. And now Orald in his last attack, he potentially can win this one. Origi, he fouled
Yes.
Brahim Diaz. And Diaz to Leao, no, saved by Nubel and maybe final clearance. Yes, all drawing this game. Oh, great game. But O'Neill, he still he still has chances, but not this good after the draw. Win was the best option and so fantastic option, but only draw. And thank you guys for this game, great game.
I would say that it looks like Orelt just allowed EC O'Neill to score, and then he scored his then he scored his moments just in few moments, just in few minutes after the OC O'Neill's scores, and that looks really playful. Also, the smile of Orelt showed my thoughts also
Yeah,
in such. And Sergey, of course, they had a huge number of amazing days between our players, great tactical and positional battles, and unpredictable successful decisions. Thank you, guys. Really interesting to watch. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're also excited to watch this amazing group stage day. Please don't forget to subscribe on our Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, where you can follow up on actual updates and future announcements. Glory to Armed Forces of Ukraine. Stay safe. See ya.
guys, thank all of you. Don't forget to subscribe and have a good night, guys.